Late but always on time.
No
Always.
such thing as late when you run the place.
Yeah.
Very true. Very
Alright.
true.
Excuse me, y'all. I had to walk my boss's dog. He don't know it yet. So, here we go. Season
Look,
4.
I just got all my notifications.
Hey.
Season 4.
Episode uno.
Oh, uno.
Uno.
Yeah,
Uno,
so
uno.
many things have changed. It was only
So
right to go
many.
to season 4.
Yeah, we got to. We got a new baby
Got
in the
a new
world.
baby
yeah,
in the family.
Congrats to Ricky, Jill.
We
Hopefully
done
they're coming home soon.
Reorganized the whole room.
Yeah, we still
Got a
working
whole
on.
recording studio on the other side now.
Yes, we're doing our HGTV stuff.
Right.
So, but we bring it on to y'all. Austin.
What's happening? What's happening? Y'all know who I am. It's your boy. That's all I got.
Really?
I do right. Kept it short and
Yeah,
sweet,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kept it
I don't need
That's
to do
it.
no more today. At this point, I'm such a staple. No, like,
I
no
know.
ego.
I be like that sometimes.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, I'm going to just let the people love me today, and I'm not going to do too much.
After taking a vacation, Dev is here.
Yeah.
PG Jake's
That's
in the
true.
house.
Yeah,
How you
whatever.
feeling?
Shout out to everybody out there, man. PG Jake's in the house. Glad to be here with y'all fellas, man.
That's what's up,
What's
man.
up?
Y'all sees a new face in the seat.
Yeah,
I'm trying. I'm trying.
The host
Yeah.
was the most.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
my week wasn't shit, but we gonna make it happen
Hey, man, what?
anyway.
It be like that sometimes.
This week was crazy,
So,
man.
yeah, we doing an open mic tonight. You know, my other
Mhm.
life got in the way, so I ain't got no memes. I ain't got none of that. You know,
So we just
Yeah.
gonna hit it.
We
yeah,
freestyle.
we gonna hit it.
We
We
gonna hit it
freestyle
today.
off the top. But y'all know why we
But I'm
here.
not a rapper.
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
rapper.
Super hot
Yes.
fire.
But y'all know why we here tonight. Y'all, everybody know why we here tonight. How can we do this podcast and not talk about Jacob Blake?
Mm.
How can we?
Start now.
Exactly. So
Let's start all hard and then chill out later.
yeah, and that's
yeah.
before
Hey,
and before I kicked it to you, Austin. Actually, wait. You got a versus DMV today?
Do I got a dad versus the DMV today? No.
Nah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Because hey, hold on. No, you know what? This week, as busy as it was, it really didn't have too much to do with the DMV. For real,
Yeah.
for real.
Usually after somebody gets killed by the police, you know, we don't really move around too crazy.
Yeah,
Man, what? Don't nobody want to be out on this?
You got a dead verse to anything?
Right, look.
So,
They're verse some music, for real, for real.
uh-oh.
Not necessarily like versus music, but like I had like a musical existential crisis this week. Like I realized it's not even like I just realized it, but I was thinking about it heavy. And I know I'm not the only one, but like, have y'all ever really thought about how much good music you're going to miss, like in your life?
Nah, not really.
What do you mean?
Because
Like,
I never miss my music.
no, I'm saying like
You wake up singing to
Right.
yourself. Duh.
Rick is with his wife right now.
Yeah.
They at the hospital.
Rick
with the
had a
newborn.
baby. It's a girl.
yeah, baby
Yeah,
girl,
Baby Gia.
Yeah.
baby G is here.
So that collect commercial back in the day. Bob had a baby. It's a boy.
Right.
He had a baby Nah, but so I don't remember what I was listening to, man. What artist, whoever it was, but yo, it got me thinking. Like, there's so much music that I haven't heard that I would like or I would love, but I would never hear it.
Why won't you hear it though? You don't like go
Because
search.
You don't.
Well,
You won't hear all of
it's
the
just
music.
moving too fast these
Yes.
days.
Music is moving very fast.
Because there's nothing to do. Like, artists are just dropping, and they'll drop their album, and then a couple weeks later, they drop the deluxe.
And that's the problem with streaming sites. I do love streaming sites.
Mhm.
I am, yeah. They'll post something on Fridays usually.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you. But they'll post something like on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll stream it, and then you'll forget about it because somebody else posts something right behind it.
Mhm.
Right.
And you
right.
keep going. I mean, you might have. I mean, that's just going out to explore. You're gonna save your hot tracks, your hot artists, but just going after new music.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't save it.
Yeah,
Like, sometimes
Right.
you just listen to it, and then you move
I
on and
forget.
listen to the next.
I forgot to hit the little heart. So
So that's like kind of what I was thinking.
Yo, I bet.
I was like, yo, like, what brought it on so my oldest son, put me onto this cat named Pooh Shiesty, Memphis rapper, and so found myself listening to him. Then I come across the fact that just last month or
Much
in
love,
July,
message, appreciate it.
Gucci dropped that that summer, his mixtape. And so I'm listening to Gucci's mixtape.
That's today.
No, it came out like July 20th or something like that.
Grew up and drop something.
Right.
Oh, man. I need to take this hat off.
Right.
I need to take this hoodie down, man. I am not doing well by my people.
I posted it on my page. You probably got to do a little bit scrolling, but I definitely posted and saying like, look, this mixtape definitely is worth the listen. But it got me thinking like, yo, like if it hadn't been for like my son saying something about this one artist, I probably would have never came across this mixtape. Or maybe not now. Maybe at some point I would have came across it.
Right.
Or I would have never listened to some of that guy's good music. Like he makes like decent, like good rap. And it got me thinking, like, man, like
He
all
took
the
shots.
music.
Decent.
He's a good rapper. He good. Like I like.
He could be better.
Nah.
He
nigga.
could find a new job. I wouldn't cry about it.
That's Austin with everybody.
Right.
It's Austin Toes, Drake, and Juice WRLD, and no one else.
I like Black Bear. He not a rapper though, so.
See,
He's not a rapper. So yeah, that was me, man. Like just think about how much good music, like even like old, like in the past, like
Yeah.
damn, like it ain't gotta be just rap, like R&B, country,
Who your favorite
pop.
country artist?
I mean, I can't really point one out. Like I listened to the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish. I can't remember the name of his band, but
if it's not on your iTunes, just say you don't like country. I can't.
there are songs. I say there are country songs that I don't
Nah, I
like
can
the
feel
genre as a whole.
Is it Darius Rucker?
But Darius Rucker. There
Woo,
we go.
There you go.
Your
Mr.
fans
Who.
know you better
Appreciate
than you
you,
know
Mr.
yourself.
Hoosier.
You take
Appreciate you,
medication
bro.
today?
Definitely. So
How you feel about 6ix9ine?
well, did y'all see that video of him up in Chicago?
That's
in
not
the
what
Gucci
I
store?
asked you, bro.
Hold on, we talking about it. Though.
I asked you how you feel about
Hold
it.
on.
As an entertainer or as a person?
Entertainer.
He's not really what I listen to.
And as a person?
I-
That's that Atlanta in him.
Same.
That's that Atlanta in him.
Same.
6ix9ine the GOAT.
Four rappers. No,
Not as a rapper. Not as a rapper.
Yeah.
6ix9ine is the GOAT because
His actions, what
just simply because he's still out here moving, bro.
true.
Oh yeah, it's Curtis up here. So what's happening?
Just
sorry.
because how he's able to move, bro. Like before and after the snitching, the
Yeah.
way he moves and ain't got touched.
He ain't missed the beat.
Still out here rocking. I don't care if he's been
understand.
seen in public and he's been ran off from places.
Yeah.
But he ain't been touched. Ain't nobody laid a fist on him. Ain't nobody
I mean,
in this before the bodyguards.
this dude, he's like an onion right now, bro. He has layers of protection around him. You're not going to touch
Yeah,
him.
now you're not gonna touch
Yeah,
him.
you're
But
definitely not.
the man is still listen. He ain't got more security than a sitting president. And we done seen assassinations of presidents.
And that was 40 and however many years ago. Like, come on, man.
What you mean? Assassinations happen overseas all the time.
We talking about America.
America.
Hey, listen, America ain't no better. We just a third world country
We're in
with
a
a
Gucci belt.
Who said
Yes,
that? That's
me.
you, right?
I
That's
did
your
say
thing.
that. I stole that from somebody.
I knew it was one of y'all. That's why I was so focused on that side of the room.
Yes.
Like third world country with a Gucci belt, right? I'm saying it right?
yeah.
I was waiting for you to.
Someone's gonna pick this up.
Somebody's gonna finish it for me because I don't really remember
Yes.
what it's supposed to
That's
See,
say.
man, I was like, where is he going with this? I don't know what's going on. The Gucci belt.
Yeah.
Before we get any further, I do want to shout out Cooper Construction.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're a sponsor.
Yeah.
Brian
Definitely.
Cooper, the best construction owner in the world.
I met Brian Cooper personally today because, I'm not going to come down here much.
Mhm.
Great guy. Y'all got to.
Definitely. Look, did all this immaculate work up in here in the
Yeah.
studio, man.
He
Kinda
did
got us
good. We
right.
the one messed it up in here.
That's true.
No, yeah, we up here putting stuff on the walls, but we can't even see what my man did up in here. But it's good. It's good. Trust me.
From what it was to
Yes.
what it is, it's
Yes.
a big difference.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
everybody on the YouTube remember what this room used to look like.
Man,
From
look.
the clips. You can still go back and see
I'm
from
like,
the
you
clips.
can go back and see.
They're
Like,
saved. They are saved.
Motherfucking owl's nest up there. I swear,
Hey, man.
if we would have had this camera angle back then, I swear at one point we probably would have seen eyes like right up here.
Oh man, that's
that
hilarious.
opening up there,
Yeah,
it's creepy as I don't know what. So yo, big work done by
that's
Cooper Construction.
hilarious.
So
Excellent work.
I know we had to have a little quick laugh real quick before
Yeah.
we get a little serious. We gonna laugh again later.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
Austin, you had to warm up on the Words Never Spoken podcast earlier this week. So
Oh, yeah.
how you want to lead us on it?
I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, my stance on the on Words Never Spoken, literally, honestly, it had so little to do with the details of Jacob Blake's case, and just the fact that it's another one.
Exactly.
Cause like, shooting was unnecessary. Like, I mean, they claim they both tried to use the taser, and both their tasers failed. But
How convenient.
shooting a man 7 times in the back. So obviously, if you're shooting him and his back is turned to you, you don't need to shoot to kill.
No.
Because everybody keeps saying, "Oh no, cops can't aim for a leg or da 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 da. They gotta." But all right, so if this man's back is turned to you, you're holding onto his shirt, so he's not enough of a threat for you to stay away from him because you're holding his shirt.
He went for the shirt last minute though.
He went for the shirt the same time he started shooting.
I know, but he followed him with the gun drawn all the way around.
Yeah,
They went
all the
they
way
went
around
the
the
whole
car.
walk.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to run up on him.
Of
They
course.
just confirmed the knife was in the car, which means he didn't have the knife in his hands when he was walking away from them. So, therefore, they could have tackled him.
Man, that could have been a butter knife from breakfast. I'm just
All I know, but I mean, for real though, like, who knows? But all I know is they had plenty of time where they could have done other things to stop him,
Yeah.
as opposed to wait till he was in the halfway body in the car where he could even reach something, and then shoot him in the back 7 times.
It was like they knew once he opened that door that was gone.
Oh yeah, it was like they knew.
Like, yeah, we gonna do this.
Yeah, both these cats are new to the force. One was in January of this year. One was in February of last year. They just joined the force.
Yep. If Denzel Washington was there, it would never happen.
I feel like it was a stat. Last thing, I feel like there was a stat. I don't know if it was a stat or if it was just a quote, but there was a quote that when they was talking about most officers go their whole career without firing their weapon once, and I just find that amazing how somehow we have so many shootings now, and these officers are not people who have been on the force for a while. These are new kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the seasoned officers who make it through that grace period, but the beginning where they're
Yeah.
not,
Like the nerves
and all that. So like in most cops, they at that point, how you do a job so much, you get numb to the danger.
Yeah.
Right.
So you just kind of come up like, look, dog, we know you, bro. You stole the car. We know you did whatever allegation. Or we like
Yeah.
to say they'll talk you into, they low key detectives.
Right.
So
right.
like, I mean, man, and they probably roll through the hood like, I really don't want to use my gun today.
Like, bruh,
They
I
don't-
don't
yeah.
want to do this.
Seasoned
Like,
police officers usually
yeah.
they don't want the smoke because man, that's more paperwork when I get to the station.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
True. True.
So that's your point. You in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come back.
We'll
around,
come back.
I'm
Yeah,
sure,
this is
so.
So there.
Just an intro point.
Yeah.
Just an intro point.
I don't know, man. I couldn't watch the video. Like I watched up. I looked at the stills up until the point where they opened up the car, or he opened up the door, and they grabbed him, and that was about as far as I can go as far as watching anything, because I'm sick of it. Like I've watched too many of these videos, whether the victim is black, white, Hispanic, whatever the case is. Like I watched too many videos of cops being impulsive in that manner. Whether it's they're not utilizing the training as far as de-escalation, or it's just not something that they truly care about utilizing. Like it just seems like too often, and people say, "Oh, well, they're only highlighting the bad," but like Chris Rock said, like there's just
No.
What?
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Leslie.
Look, but there's just there's too many. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, Chris Rock said there's just some professions that you
Oh
can't.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Can't have a bad apple in
You
it.
can't have a bad apple. You can't have a bad day as a cop. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's one of those professions where you always have to be at the top of your game. And that means mentally, physically fit to go out there and to take on the hazards of the occupation that you took on. You know, you chose that.
I'll play devil's advocate to saying it that much. You know, we share the same sentiment on the big picture.
Right.
But for what they're paid and what they're asked to do and how they are trained.
They're definitely underpaid.
Yes,
I would agree with that.
All I'm saying is mistakes do happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying this was a mistake that
it's like they can't afford to take a day off for
that day.
Because they're having a bad day.
Your wife left you that morning, bro, don't even clock in.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, this situation is definitely not a mistake. That's
we definitely understand.
It was too, like you said, at the point where there was so much time to take different actions.
Yeah.
Like they literally started out on the sidewalk on the other side of the car with the verbal altercation that went down, and then he walked around the front, opened up the door, and then at that point, once he got inside the door, that's when they reached for his shirt and then tried to grab him. And it's like, but why not before all of that? If he was such a threat, why not tackle him? Why not do something? Why not get to the bottom? Or
they were scared.
But that's crazy to me.
If me and my partner in my squad car, if we can't take one dude, I ain't riding with you. It's like,
I don't need to be with you, bro. Exactly.
That's a very good point too.
Exactly. You had the leverage, everything. You shoved him on the hood of a car. Both of y'all put y'all weight down on him. Where's he going? It may be a struggle at that point, but so what? At least you have the opportunity to de-escalate that situation and to use non-lethal force. And it just didn't seem like that was even an option.
I'm sorry, the buzzing was annoying me. I forgot it's the mic amp. We ordered a new one, so don't mind. I was trying to get rid of it, and I forgot that it's the headphone amp.
I was like, what are you tuning? Because I heard it too. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's the headphone amp, but I forgot that it was the headphone amp.
But it's all good.
My bad.
But even then, it's those mics. Hey, support BNY. Are y'all trying to come?
Right.
Dang, son.
Cash App.
Dang.
Cash App coming up.
You can send us the Cash App.
Send me
My Cash App, Goofy Terrell.
Send me $40. But nah, with the whole de-escalation and everything, I know APD, he wouldn't have got over there to that car. But most of APD is us.
Yeah.
Bro, I was chilling at, having lunch at Subway real quick, and then I got this call to come over here, and y'all these girls out here over here acting up. Oh, I'm ending this immediately.
So check this out, because I was told this too, that his lawyer is the only one who's told the story that he was breaking up a fight between two women, and that every other story is that his ex-girlfriend called because he wasn't supposed to be on the premises. And that's something I've heard recently through.
That's why when this came out and I was reading everything, I kind of stopped. Because, I can't go through all these different stories.
Right.
Because even then, no matter what story you get.
Who do you believe?
It's not even who you believe. You still can't justify what happened at the end result.
Oh, yeah.
You can't justify the end result.
There you go.
Of course.
So,
there you go.
This man got up and walked to the other side of the car. Walked.
What about the people bringing up, his charges, though? What do y'all say to that?
That's what I be telling people. All right, so.
Did they know?
They didn't. No, go ahead, because that's exactly what I was about to say.
I was saying, they weren't treating him like they knew what those charges were.
Because they didn't.
They didn't know.
They didn't get called for a specific person. They didn't know who the person was.
They just
showed up.
They showed up to claim.
All his charges showed up after the shooting, and they needed to justify the shooting.
To save face. So,
So, wait, hold on. No, I mean, priors.
Like, he had the charges, but the officers that came to see him didn't know he had the charges.
Priors.
Yeah, they didn't know that.
Yeah.
They didn't find out until after the shooting.
But of course,
and then, of course, the news stations flood all his charges across it because they want to justify the shooting.
Yeah. Were you on my personal post before I put it in the group?
I think I did see it before the group.
And I was like, look, I'm not even talking about all that. That's just too much to watch the news.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it was, you didn't know who he was until after the fact. And you still handled it poorly.
Exactly.
So, like,
Facts.
Facts.
Oh, dude, on your personal page was wilding a little bit.
I was at work. I'm like, man, I cannot.
Everybody on the post got on his head.
I was the nicest one.
You were.
Everybody else was frying.
Everybody else got on his head, boy.
I was at work. I went back, saw a notification. Oh, he dead. They got him. Well, my man said the problem. I can't read that from
I got you. Yeah. The problem in being that we had someone who said after watching the video, they said he deserved it. And that is where I see the problem is. Too many people are quick to rush judgment because they have so much faith in the police. That's from Mr. Hoosier.
With that said, like when people say he deserved it, oh, y'all believe in street justice now?
Right.
Last time I checked, there's a lot of people that get shot, killed, whatever, and they still go to jail. The people that they killed deserved it, but since they're civilians,
they still go to jail.
So like, street justice is not okay.
Yeah, and if street justice is okay, do we? Never mind.
Wait a minute.
If street justice
is okay, then do we get the cops who?
Nah, yeah, exactly. So we got.
I mean, George
we
Zimmerman?
taking it to the streets.
Yeah, Zimmerman?
Yeah,
like anyone?
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody win that Zimmerman. Ain't nobody got none of the cops who done none of this stuff before. Like, if street justice is what y'all want, then what's up? Yeah, exactly. Opens Pandora's box, 100%.
So like, hey, if we doing street justice, we need to cut the pie right now. I got to go make some stops. Like dead ass. So.
It's wild though. My thing is because even my boy Ty, he feels like this isn't the right example to have on the forefront, just because of the interpretation of the circumstances that you could that different people can have. Now Ty, he's black. He still agrees that it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
He just thinks that this is the wrong case to be.
Why do we need a perfect role model citizen?
And that's what I was about to say.
To explain it.
That's what I was about to say. But there's the thing. We've had great role model citizens get killed.
Philando Castile.
What did Tamir Rice do?
12-year-old.
He was 12 years old. How could he be not anything other than?
They don't want. That's a rabbit hole. They're not trying to dive
into. You know what I'm
into,
saying?
bro.
Because when you start bringing that up, then they don't like it because they don't have a rebuttal for it.
None.
So to say that you can't argue this as you can't argue this because of the priors that he had and all this stuff. That just says, oh man, I drank too much already. Yes, but all that does is justify people's what's the word?
Bias.
Yeah, the bias. Thanks for carrying me, man.
I got you, bro.
That's
why
you're
here for. We a family.
That's why you here. But like, if it justifies the bias, well, I thought most times it's the thing. Like you can't do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't straight. Look back over here and see that the police aren't trained properly and they didn't do what they were supposed to.
Yeah, it's a deeper issue than the person who was done.
Hey, how do you turn off comments certain people in here?
I gotta stay on the gold couch. Yeah, it's the premium couch.
It is. That's why I sit there.
Yeah, because honestly, that seat where Manny at is not an upgrade from the gold couch.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just a transfer to a different position.
Yeah. You can have all the fun with none of the repercussions over
exactly.
Everybody want to be over there. So,
and I only do the red couch once a week on Words Never Spoken. I do not want responsibility on anybody else's show.
Yeah. Remember when Ricky was over there? He had a ball.
Oh, he showed his whole ass that day. He was talking all kinds of cash that day. Like,
Ricky wild when he get on a different couch, boy. You give Ricky, 100. So this storm that's coming, I feel like it's already here because it's too. No, I'm playing. Stop. I was about to do this big old metaphor, and I don't feel like it. I lost interest in the metaphor.
It's coming. it's coming. Like, and we forgot to mention, shout out, it's Trev's home state of Wisconsin, because every time Georgia messes up, y'all remind me.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Oh, yeah, so please remind Trev how bad his state is messing up.
This is Wisconsin.
Because who was it? The Attorney General? No, the Department of Justice, I think it was, in Wisconsin. Keep dropping all this information in a way to protect the officers.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
so. Like, it's crazy to me.
Of course.
But, go ahead.
Oh, no.
Because I was about to take it to the sports.
I was just like, I thought y'all do 3-hour power pods here. We're going to be here forever locked in, looking at you.
Hey, I'm good, bro.
Like Dev said, a room full of black men.
It's only 3 black men in this room today.
There's a half room.
That only worked because we cut the room in half.
Room full of black
changes in BNY.
Yeah, so what did you say before that? Before I was going to go back and forth? I'm scatterbrained this week. I told you I had a bad week. We're gonna make it happen.
I'm already hip, so I don't even hold it against you. I was about to get into the sports for real, like the sports aspect of everything that's going on.
We might as well. We gonna bounce around. It's called an open mic.
Let's do it.
No.
I'm proud of all the sports players. As proud as I am of the NBA, I'm more proud of the other sports who have jumped in with the NBA.
NHL.
Like, we just got the NHL news today.
Yeah.
How they postponed 2 days in solidarity with the NBA. The MLB, Milwaukee Brewers did it the same day. Jumped on the line with the
nice.
Bucks and postponed their game the same day. And so
I wish I could call in.
It's not about, once again, it's not about who it was. It's about it being another one.
The fact that it happened, bro.
Yeah, because what's a policeman's job? Because everybody keeps talking about you got to comply and let the police do their job. What's a policeman's job?
Protect and serve.
To protect and serve. Not one word in there did I hear kill, bully, harass, murder, judge, jury, or executioner. So, you are the collector, my friend. You supposed to round the niggas up. And literally, because, y'all came... Y'all origins are slave traders. So y'all supposed to round the niggas up and deliver them to the jail.
Like I said in my post, they're not judge, jury, or executioner last I checked.
Exactly.
No.
And so the police on their own are not doing their job. They're choosing to not do their job by choosing to take somebody else's job.
So, it is what it is. I'm tired of it. And even then, you see how we ignored all the extra things with that. We ignored the rap sheet. We ignored the fact that what they said and all the other things going on.
Yeah.
Was it Kenosha, as I say, right?
Yeah.
Kenosha, yeah.
We ignored all the other things like the 17-year-old going out and how the news glorified somebody on
we
news
didn't
outlet.
even touch that.
Yeah, they glorified a 17-year-old for going out. Then how we ignoring the militia, out there and getting water from the laws and stuff.
Right.
We ignoring all that because
none of that.
I stopped at the point that it was wrong.
Yep.
Like it was wrong. We're not gonna go back and forth and have a conversation about somebody justifying it unless one of our listeners would like to do that. But even then, if y'all come in late, send us a message.
Yeah. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
To Austin's point, man, the fact that the Bucks was the first team to take that stance, and just not come out the locker room.
So what happened was they were actually on the phone with the Attorney General. That's why they hadn't left the locker room yet, because they were waiting to hear from the Attorney General, and they were waiting until they were satisfied with what the Attorney General said. And that's why they weren't coming out the locker room, because they were on the phone.
See, that's action right there.
And they were 100% prepared. It wasn't supposed to be a full boycott. They were going to forfeit the game to the Magic. And when the Magic heard what was happening,
they left with
decided
4 minutes left.
Oh, the Magic were ready to play.
Yeah, they were on the floor. They left. It was 4 minutes to tip off.
Yeah.
And the Magic walked off. Once they heard what was going on, 4 minutes to go before tip off, they walked off the court.
Honestly, I think they just walked off the court to go and get ready until I think somebody might have told them. I think they were still getting ready to play though.
Yeah, and if it went down like that, shout out to the Bucks.
Because you leave the court before the bell.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before the buzzer rings, you leave the court and then you come back out. You know, I think they were just leaving, and then when they left, they found out. But I mean, regardless, the point still stands. Yeah. Like you said, the point still stands regardless. Yeah. They heard what was going to happen. They was like, "No, you're not forfeiting this game. We too are going to boycott them."
Yeah.
And then they got to the next games, and everybody was like, "Oh, no, we all boycotting. Yeah. We just thought we was going to do it as a united front."
Yeah, I like it.
What you think about them boys deciding to go ahead and finish playing, though, as opposed to canceling the rest of the playoffs?
Two-sided fence. I don't think all of them want to play, but in deep down, one, they love the ball. Two, they think they're doing a disservice to their primary customer, who is what? Us.
Right.
So, like, people need something to see. We're not playing. They're going to be watching the news all day and sucking all this in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's a two-sided fence. It's not about, I don't even think it's about the money with at least the superstars. It's not about the money. I just feel like they need to give us something to take our minds off of it. I'm not even going to attack NBA
to your point, and as far as a direct answer to the question, whatever the players decide, I 100% support. That's how I feel. If they decided to stop playing completely, then they made the right choice. If they decide to play, they made the right choice. Because to me, they're the ones who are putting their livelihood at stake at the end of the day.
So, you got that, too.
Yeah. But to your point, to me, the dopest thing about this is one of the people who first started the talks about boycotting, Fred VanVleet, is not a superstar.
He's not.
He's actually a free agent. So by him talking about boycotting,
he ain't no scrub.
He's not no scrub. But he's not a star or superstar yet.
Yeah. All right.
He's not either of those yet.
He's a champion.
And he's a free agent. So by him talking boycott, he's messing with his next check. Yeah. He's messing with. And so I applaud that.
Yeah, when people do something like that in the league, just like Colin Kaepernick, like, you know what, I'm over it. Like, forget the money. This was important to me. I love that.
Yeah.
If I was a baller, bro, we gonna figure you out. We gonna get you straight.
Right.
You may not hoop, but you gonna get your money.
We gonna make sure you good.
Get your money back.
Yeah, we got you.
That's why I kind of was a tad bit torn between it, because personally, I felt like it should have been a just blackout, like no more playing. Like this keeps happening, and like what people been saying on social media is like you affect like these billionaires, these owners, their bottom dollar. They have the means to like influence legislation, politicians, local politicians, stuff like that. So you decide as the players that y'all gonna cut their season short. The owners, they're gonna feel that because their pockets gonna feel it. But on the flip side of, just like Manny said, man, I was torn because I'm like, we're not talking about the LeBrons, the ADs, the Dame Lillards. We're talking about, I'm thinking about the bench player. I'm thinking about the 14th dude, the 13th dude on the bench.
Yeah.
That dude all the way down at the very end of it. Like, he don't get that game check. He's feeling it.
Yeah.
And when I started thinking about it, I'm like, damn, like, that's a precarious position to be in, because here you got other guys that they ain't ever got to play basketball the rest of their life.
Yeah.
But some of these dudes are literally like fighting for roster spots still, fighting, like, these checks matter and they go a long way for their livelihood. And I'm like, I can't fault them for one. I'm not saying that the money is more important than the cause, but we are living in the reality. Like,
I wanted to read this.
Okay.
So, they were having their meetings with the NBA, the NBPA.
Oh, yeah, definitely read that, because I was about to bring a question up about that.
All right, so the commitments from the NBA and the NBPA to resume the playoffs were to establish a social justice coalition featuring reps from players, coaches, and governors, convert team arenas into voting locations for 2020 general election, and create advertising spots in playoff games that promote civic engagement in local and national elections. So those were the agreements that the NBA and the owners had to agree to. That's what they all agreed upon for them to start playing again.
Yeah.
So they got something out of it. It wasn't like okay, now we're going to go back to playing, and we haven't really made any moves yet. They did get some sort of commitment before deciding to go back to play. Now, it may be small, but that's when I'm on the side of it shouldn't be the player's responsibility anyway. So anything that they get, we should be grateful for.
Yeah.
Because it's not their job to tackle every injustice in the world just because they're rich and famous and talented.
All right. So how much pressure you think Chris Paul has been under for the past week?
Well, he's the president
of the Players Association.
So like the pushback he probably got from, the NBA themselves, and then when he goes and he's going back and forth with the players,
right?
And they're like, that's stupid. Why are you doing that?
It's like you got to compromise somewhere on each side.
But even then, I would like to see the actual details in that. Like, because if I'm a player, and I ain't gonna say that. If I'm a superstar, and I don't want to play, I don't want to do this because of this happened. They go back and say we're gonna do this. I said, what a timeline at? Give me a plan.
I like that.
Y'all not doing this. Y'all ain't making this up in a week. Y'all just telling us this to keep us satisfied. And even then, once we get through these playoffs, when it's already about to be September now.
Yeah.
You better go right into another season. Like, they had their time off during the break to, get better and healed up and all that stuff like that. But you're gonna go right into another season, like, and contracts and how that's gonna be a whole nother story and stuff like that. So I'm like. If I was a superstar, at least, even then, if I was, I don't know what the life of a minimum wage baller is, but, and then you got the G League and stuff, so I don't know how all that goes.
Right.
I know if I was a superstar, I would really be like, hey, Nike got me, I'm endorsed. We gonna take care of y'all, y'all minimum wage players. I talk to them one-on-one. That's like kind of out the way, but I wouldn't want to. It's raining. Yep, see.
Right.
Yeah, we getting that hurricane stuff. But I just don't want to. I couldn't agree to something that they said, "Oh, we're gonna do this." Now I need to see this in writing.
Yeah.
I need a plan.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did.
A plan. Like you tell your old lady you gonna do something,
right?
And she be like, "No, I need to know your plan."
I heard that before.
I shut up.
Right. Like, I think though, like. Because, like, LeBron, for example, like, he talked to Obama for advice.
Yeah.
So, like, these players aren't just out here freeballing it. You know what I'm saying? They know that they're not necessarily the ones with all of the experience and expertise in the field that they're tackling right now.
They have more power.
They got the power.
They got more power than like some of the newscasters. When I think about the shut up and dribble.
Yeah. And how she got shut down.
Yeah, they got more power than her.
She tried it though.
Yeah. She did.
But when I say that they're not, it's not their responsibility to tackle everything that comes up in the world, because that's not what they signed. They signed up to play basketball.
Yeah.
They signed up to be basketball players. They just happen to be better than everybody else, so they get to get paid millions for it. They're the best of their profession.
Yeah,
but I don't think anybody who just has a talent and that talent can get them paid millions, just because your talent can get you paid millions does not make you a role model. It doesn't give you the responsibility to be a role model or to raise anybody.
But we like to pin that on people.
We do. We like to pin it on people, but it's not their responsibility. They didn't sign up. They didn't say, I'm going to be somebody's role model, give me $50 million. They said, I can shoot a basketball.
By that logic,
I can drop a bar.
It's no one's responsibility.
It's the parents' responsibility to be role models. To raise their kids.
Far as speaking up for like social injustice, it's no one's responsibility.
That's what your politicians are for.
That's what they're for.
No. It's not a politician.
Why you voting them in there?
No, it's not a politician's responsibility to be a social justice warrior. A politician.
Yes, it is.
No.
Their whole job is social. It's people.
No.
That's their whole job.
Yeah.
To uphold the Constitution.
Let him finish. Maybe he can save himself.
I was about to say, it's not even about saving myself. It's like, allow me to. It's like, it's no individual's responsibility to take up any given cause outside of what it is that they are responsible for. So anything that falls outside of their job, like it's not a
outside of occupation.
Yeah, it's not a politician's job to go out there and protest because of what happened to George Floyd.
No, it's their job to stop it from having to get there.
They can do something as far as legislations and stuff like that goes, but we're not talking about occupational requirements. They're required to kind of look at stuff and to possibly come up with something that satisfies everyone. But as far as protesting, as far as getting out there on the front lines, it's no one's responsibility. It's all a choice about, hey, you may be over here, but you are still a citizen. You are still an individual. So, no, it's not a millionaire basketball player's responsibility to go out there and fight every, incident or protest and everything that happens. No, it's not. It's not their responsibility. But if you exist in this world and you see these things happening, at some point, if you have a platform, it's like you're not required. But
it'd be nice.
Should you like stand up?
But that's different.
Yeah, but that's all we're talking about. Like people making a choice.
But politicians' job is literally literally to work in the benefits in behalf of the people. So if the people are being if injustice is being done to the people, it's literally the politician's job to correct the injustice.
And if you fight him on that, we're not going to call you PG Jakes no more. Your name is Dylan.
We're talking about, again.
Come on, Kyle.
Again.
Kyle, we can't use Kyle no more because Kyle done shot people.
Outside of occupational requirement.
I'm saying that is a politician's occupational requirement.
If I was a politician, I'd be
out. Of an occupational requirement. Like back in the 60s, politicians clearly wasn't working in the favor of black people.
But it was their job to work in the favor of everybody.
But what I'm saying is, just because it's a requirement of their occupation doesn't mean that they're going to do it.
Wait. That's not where this initial. At the end of the day, that's not the initial statement for this conversation.
That's where I was trying to like.
But that changes the whole conversation.
I mean, a protest.
You all are acting like every politician or politicians are doing.
No.
Exactly.
I'm just saying what the job is.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the responsibility of people, even if it's not the politician, to get up and to stand up and to do something about it. You can't depend on a politician because they may not.
But think about this. You want to look at NBA players and famous and rich and famous people. A bunch of them not even from America.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's from Greece. But it's not his responsibility to fix America's problems, but he's doing
about fixing, but he is a citizen of this country at this point.
No, he is a citizen of Greece. Yeah. But he works in this country.
He's a naturalized citizen. He's not a Rand Paul. But yeah, no, I'm saying like they have to me, it's like if you have a platform again with all this, you
should use it.
That's all I'm saying.
But it's not their responsibility.
No, and that's what we're saying. It's not a responsibility. Of course not.
I get what you're saying. No, I don't. But
you're not listening. That's what I'm saying.
I get it.
I'm scatterbrained.
Like we use our platform even though we don't have to.
Yeah. It's not a responsibility.
I know. I'm scatterbrained, but I'm trying to channel in on what I think you're saying. So, and it's my fault, not yours. Excuse me. So, like with politicians, if I was a politician, and first off, I want you to vote for me because I'm not running for anything. So, but if I was a politician, I want you to vote for me because they have your best interests at heart. And when cities are burning and all this stuff, I'm like, yo, as a politician, like, hey, we got to go. We got to go outside. We got to go outside with my people. Like, it's not about 4 more years. It's not about another term. Like, if I'm a politician, I genuinely want to be there for my people.
These people voted me in.
Yes.
I need to be with my people.
It's not.
That should be the mentality.
Yes, like you said, it should be. But because it's not, like you say, a responsibility, more times than not, it does not happen. But I know I'm going to be out. If I was a politician, I'd be out in the streets.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, PG Jakes. You can't tell us you wouldn't be out in the streets.
It'd be breaking news. It wouldn't even
break. As an individual, though. Yeah. Even if I was a politician, like Manny said, I'd be out there, of course. Yeah. Y'all voted me here.
Yeah, but we know how politics in America work, and you're right.
100%.
It should be the mentality to go out there and do that, but that's not it, and that's why we should vote. But even then, when we vote, that whole the government from the top to the bottom, when I say top to bottom, I mean federal, state, local, all that. Mm-hmm. That's not what it's ever about. It's not what it's ever about. Even if it's me that wanted to go out there and become a politician and actually inflict change, like I can't. My baby mama's calling me.
It's not.
I'm sorry. I can't see you right now.
It takes more than just one man, though. Like it takes more than just one politician. That's the crazy part about like one politician can be out there, as we've seen, like various politicians be out there protesting and marching, but it takes so much more than just that one individual to say, "Hey, something's wrong."
No, they all should be doing their job and stepping out and doing it.
Of course.
But see, and that's why. And look, y'all can kill me all y'all want. I know I'm the favorite cast member, but I might not be after this.
You can have it. You about to give it up?
I might not be after this, but honestly, when everybody talk about go vote, I don't vote. I don't vote at all.
It's a choice.
I'm not going to vote. And if you need to know why, look at this election and the last election and tell me why I should vote. Because they've already made it a 2-horse race. Ain't nobody outside of red or blue getting elected.
Well, I mean, that's
you don't gonna pick between red or blue though?
I ain't picking between them two niggas. The one who has historically locked us up or the one who is causing the most division we've ever seen. Who am I supposed to choose? The pedophile or the racist?
Look, the lesser of two evils, according to a lot of people.
Hell no!
You know what the justification is?
I'm not picking that.
You know what I've seen?
I'm not putting, because a vote means I'm standing behind you. So I'm not voting for the lesser of two evils. I'll do me.
I've seen a lot of justifications saying, hey, well, you don't want Trump in office again, so why wouldn't you Trump vote for him?
And I'm like, nigga, what? That's not why you vote.
That shouldn't be the right.
Let me say this. Let me say this about voting. So right now, the big election, POTUS, in the United States, you're saying you're not voting for either one of them. But think about this. Who is going to hire a team, a staff, a 4-star for the military? Like, there's other people. It's not just one person. He's just the what do you call it?
The figurehead?
A figurehead. So, like, how would y'all say y'all not going to vote? And the possibilities, like, who would you rather? So, they both kind of weird, right? So, would you
take the kind of word out? Take the K word out.
I'm trying to be respectful.
I know.
Right.
So, but they're both kind of weird. Which one do you believe in hiring a better staff to support them outside of their weird ways?
Neither.
And I honestly will call you.
I believe in Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams for president.
Ricky Williams for president.
Ricky Williams for president.
He can't. He just had a baby. Man.
Whether it's Ricky L. Williams or Ricky Williams Jr., one of them niggas for president. Because I'm not rocking with neither of them niggas.
I'm just saying. I've seen.
I'll vote for Kanye before I vote for them two. Woo! Hey, look, Kanye might be crazy, but so are them other two. At least Kanye not racist, and Kanye not a pedophile. I'll take Kanye over them two.
That's a lot.
That wasn't a real moment of silence right there. That was shock.
Hey, look, y'all don't mind me. I only halfway be talking crazy on this show.
Yeah,
that was one of my moments where I'm just making a point by taking it to the extreme. That's my point. Like, I don't trust either of them to make the right decisions.
But Chris said if we put Gavin in there, we'll be better. We'll be better off. What do you think?
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly.
And that goes to show you that they've made this a 2-horse race.
I think
the fact that I don't know who that is, because I haven't seen that name on TV. I haven't seen that name in the news. I haven't seen that name on Twitter. I haven't seen that name on Facebook, on Instagram. They've literally, but you know what I see every time I look on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? I see Donald Trump paying for ads about how Biden's America's going to look. and I see Biden paying for ads about how Trump's America going to look.
And that's why you shouldn't.
And that's all you see.
And that's why you shouldn't do your research through social media.
I don't do my research through social media. I'm telling you, if you go on YouTube right now and tell me you don't see a banner up top about Trump.
YouTube too. So
bro, I'm not doing my research through these places. I'm saying if you go look at these places, that's what you're going to see. I'm not saying that's where I'm doing my research. Listen to the words.
Right.
If you go on those pages, the first thing you're going to see is political ads.
All right.
So the people who can afford the ads are the people who can afford to win the election.
And that's my point. Americans in general, we get caught up in going on YouTube and seeing it, and you think that's your only options. And I'm telling y'all, that is not your only options.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to do our research.
The pockets, man.
But that's the thing,
The pockets are deep with them.
That's the
it's
thing.
like the force. The force is strong with. Yes. The pockets are deep with Trump and Pence, man.
Yes, and like even then, like President Obama's campaign when he first ran, you know who ran that. Like they knew who they needed to touch.
But listen.
Like that's all advertisements. At that point,
we got to do our research, right? We got to do our research. All right, so I remember an election, and I was a child, so bear with me. I may not know everything I'm talking about, but I do know one thing.
I was on the vote then.
I was a child, right? When George W. Bush, the junior, who's the junior? Was it W?
Yeah.
No, W's the dad, right?
George W. Jr.
I remember when George Bush ran for president, the son. And I remember how he lost a state that he needed to win in order to win presidency. And then I remember how somehow his brother cried wolf and he ended up winning that state.
Well, he definitely had to recount the votes.
I remember that election where he lost. I remember how Donald Trump lost the popular vote last year. He lost the vote of the American people, but still won the presidency vote. I remember that. And so I look at those things and I sit back and I say,
"What are you preaching?"
Yeah. I look at those things and I sit back and I say, if I'd have voted for Hillary, I voted. Got my sticker and everything. Damn, she still lost even though she won. Yeah. How you lose an election you win? So don't tell me I got to vote. Because obviously my vote ain't counting.
If enough people voted, it would have been more. It would have been a landslide victory. Is hard to discredit. And if everybody.
No, Hillary killed him in the popular vote. It was literally by like 1 million.
Yeah, it was by a lot.
It was a lot.
Sorry, I'm being a parent right now.
Leslie Cooper put something up, man. She said she would
scroll up real quick.
Oh, my bad.
She would have voted for Ron Paul. Now, I ain't
gonna say all that.
I don't touch on all of this stuff either a whole lot, but
yeah, this is not my arena, by the way.
Yes. But I agree. If ever there was an individual that I was really going to vote for and put my money behind, Ron Paul was that guy. If you really just go back and for the past 40 plus years, he's been talking about prison reform. He was talking about the disparity between white and blacks.
Yeah.
He was talking about the war against drugs, how it was a sham. Ron Paul was
he was
facts,
exposing,
but he just wasn't who they wanted to be the face.
Who wanted?
Come on, man.
All right, then. That's all I'm saying, bro. So what am I vote for?
Leslie, what was it? He said we moving. What was it? Yeah. He's an old man, but he's asking why black men are being put in jail. This is exactly. And I hate talking politics, but we here. So I'm gonna tell you this, Leslie. I don't trust anybody who's been in big government for more than 20 years, 20, 30 years. I don't. Fair. Because at that point, it's like, man, I'm trying to be president. I don't know what needs to be said to get my vote. Okay. Let's, black men. Oh, you got our vote. We in there. What he say? Biden also says if you ain't black, then don't vote. Hey, man.
You ain't black if you don't vote for him.
Yeah, so I just.
That's about as bad as Hillary bringing the hot sauce to the church.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
And pulling it out.
Exactly. I stand by what I said. I don't fully trust anybody who's been in big government for 20,
she didn't
30
even pull out
plus
she pulled out
years.
like Texas Pete or something. Like, it wasn't even like the real.
What she pull out again?
Was it Texas Pete? It was like some like off-brand hot sauce at that.
I don't know.
Leslie, Trump,
that's the thing. We need to get some young blood in there.
Trump been in politics for all of 4 years.
Whoa, you're insinuating that. Okay.
Facts. Trump didn't get into politics till they got elected as president.
No, Trump is a millionaire. He's been in politics. Well, he's a perceived millionaire that's been in politics.
He's been politicking, but he ain't been in politics.
It's the same old thing.
Let's vote for. Hey, look, and this is not no passive. This is not me pacifying your state at all. I truly believe Killer Mike need to be president.
Actually, you know I ride for him. Hey. You know I ride for him. So I don't know.
If Killer Mike ran, I'd vote.
Yo, Killer
and
Mike.
I'm not even a voter. I'm telling y'all right now.
You hear that, Michael Render?
But if Killer Mike ran,
Michael Render, if you hear that,
Killer Mike
please.
Be spitting facts. he definitely is.
I pledge allegiance to the grind, Killer Mike. You got that on your album. I seen that, Killer. I seen that. Like, but nah, that's facts though. It's not his job. It might be. He could be.
Becoming more of an funny movie.
Oh, absolutely.
True. It's funny and it's outrageous.
I laugh almost every day when the news come on. So when I hear more news, I laugh every day. So
I vote for Mike Honcho right now, man.
We living in a bad written movie. This script is trash.
Yeah,
literally.
This is like what's that movie? Sharknado.
Oh my god.
That's what we living in, bro.
Don't give them the shameless plug.
Like,
we're living in a Sharknado film, bro.
Earth is about to get canceled. That's what's about to happen. We're coming up on year, like the human race is coming up on year like 10,000 or whatever, however long. And I feel like the powers that be in the universe is like, all right,
we need to hit the reset button on them.
We need another flood.
We messed up humanity. We gonna hit the reset button.
God said, let it rain.
They're about to just bulldoze Earth and just restart the show again, and we just gonna start from ground zero.
That is hilarious.
Exactly.
There's an asteroid scheduled to hit the
That's
day before the.
I'm telling you.
Hey, it could be the reset button.
It's just waiting to hear. It's just waiting to see what the ballot say.
Which way y'all doing? What y'all doing? All right.
Will do, Leslie. Thank you for showing love.
Definitely.
So, yeah, be like, yo, this asteroid coming on. Nah, I'm straight.
That is wild, bro.
I'm telling you, it's gonna happen at some point. We just gonna get canceled.
Hey, SpaceX.
Cancel culture is a thing.
SpaceX, give me a call, man. Yeah.
So
shout out to cancel culture. Just cancel the year, bro.
Cancel the year.
Y'all canceling each other. We just gonna cancel all y'all. Shit.
That is wild.
But not for real, SpaceX, hit me up, man. I need a ride. Like, look, soon. Off of this.
I saw a post that said it was aliens looking down at you, and they said if you woke up to this, what would you say? My man was like, E-Money Boss, shout out E-Money Boss, Top Hill Podcast, Mondays at Quality Touch Studios.
Hey.
My man E-Money Boss was like, he said if he woke up to see aliens set over him, he was like, dog, thank you, because they getting wild down there.
Bro, like.
Them niggas bugging.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just pack my to-go bag real quick.
Nah, forget that. Hey, just buzz up my house, bro. Y'all spaceship big enough. Y'all just big enough, bro. Let's go.
You ever have a bad day, you come home, go in the crib, and then, like, some people get scared. They hear something, and you look up, and you just lay right back down. Like, man, if it's
going to happen right now.
Hey, if it's my day.
Yeah, you got
me,
bro.
Take me now.
Yeah.
You got me, bro. What you going to do? Like, you're not going to get no satisfaction out of this. I'm not going to scream like a little bit.
Look, this going to seem a little dark. Never mind, I'm not even going to say it.
Damn.
I'm not even going to say it.
No, they did. Like, that was early this year. They released all that footage that was already released.
We don't care anymore.
It don't matter no more,
point,
bro.
Like,
it's 2020, bro.
What you gonna do, bro? I just paid my child support, man. I'm broke as hell.
If there aren't aliens involved in all the shenanigans that's been happening this year, I'd be disappointed.
Right?
There's got to be some type of alien influence with all the shit that's been happening this year.
I can't wait to find out, bro, that alien has been like parading around at Donald Trump's body this whole time.
Oh my God!
You mean Bibble?
Ain't like that one. He gonna do
that to find out something.
He gonna do that one press conference where like the skin slides off and he gonna slip and slide it up, but it's gonna be too late. Everyone gonna see it. Like, oh shit,
Chris,
we
looking up lizard people. We definitely looking up lizard people.
Look up lizard people.
All right, but
crab people.
Speaking of crabs.
What we
yeah, speaking of crabs. Dead versus DMV.
That's a Dead versus DMV right there.
What?
Yeah, tell your story live on the pod to all 400 viewers.
The leftovers.
The left. Oh my goodness, bro.
You see, he tried to get out of it.
Yeah, she like.
Y'all trying to put me on blast right now. See, y'all ain't right. My man suffering.
As Chris said, with a crab, you will enjoy this story.
Hey man, look. I'm gonna go ahead and take my L right now. It's an L. But I'm a fat boy. I'm greedy.
Hey, this is the first time I gave you an L.
Yeah, look. It's understandable because I'm greedy. I'm that dude. And Will Johnson would tell you, Uncle Louis Jr. tell you, me and him both. We not gonna pass up on the meal. We gonna test the waters.
You probably would have passed up on that one.
I probably should have, but so I can't remember the name of the crab place.
Nah, don't even give them a shout out. It wasn't their fault. It was yours.
Nah, bro, nah. Hey, no, look. Hey, hold on. Hey, this for future reference, man. You never know, man. We might be talking about a future sponsor because the shit was delicious when it was fresh. But
okay.
When you wait a week
What's
later.
the name of the place?
A week? You didn't say a week.
I did say a week earlier.
That's why
you remember the name of the place? Oh man,
I cannot remember. It's like right across the street from where we live, man. The food was bomb. They had it's called shrimp and crab fries. Delicious. Had all the Old Bay you wanted. Had all the toppings and seasonings. It was awesome. So I decided, hey, you know what? It's been a week. Been in the refrigerator this whole time. Let me go ahead and test this out real quick.
Who says that?
This guy, because you know why?
Ricky, he's 2-13-1. Thank you
very much. First of all, Ricky, get off the phone.
Raise your baby.
You're right. 10 to Gia, sir.
When she go to sleep, come back and watch this. This is gonna be good.
Hey, Ricky, Leslie Cooper said what's up and gave y'all some love, by the way.
Definitely she did. So yeah, man. So look, week later, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna test the waters on this. It's sitting in my refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and punish this real quick because I'm hungry. I did that. Put it in the oven. Punished it. Look. Hindsight is 20/20.
I tell you, we gotta find a new phrase.
There's been a lot of retroactive looking back going on.
Man.
But, so I definitely tested the waters with these crab and shrimp fries, man. Heated them up in the oven, did my thing, dogged them. Got to work last night. Stomach just kind of just wasn't quite agreeing with me, but you know what? I powered through. I got home today, though. Now, see, then this is where it's messed up. Because, see, my daughter definitely gave me this L. If I could have justified this any other way, maybe. My daughter gave me this L before I even knew it was an L.
She warned you.
She did. As soon as I started to eat these fries, she's like, Daddy, you eating those fries from like last week? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. Mommy, guess what Daddy's going to be doing? And my daughter makes the worst, funniest, got to go to the bathroom sounds. If I could, sound clip it, she's absolutely terrible. She has no regards for my feelings when it comes to clown and pops. And she's just like, Daddy's about to get punished on the floor. I'm like, and so I was like, I'm going to show you, young one. And I ate them. Dumbass. 9-year-olds are, look, 9-year-olds can be right too.
They're prophets, apparently.
Right.
And she definitely got the W on that one. So I'm going to give it to my baby. She got the W for Clown and Pops. Ever since then, today just been struggling. Had the sweats and everything.
She tried, Chris. She tried.
Just too honest. They are, though. They are. I'm like, you're an idiot. You eat that, you're done. Whatever happens to you, it's supposed to happen to you.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, you earned that one.
Yep.
You earned the L and the bubble guts.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely. Struggle.
L versus the DMD.
Yeah, I forgot.
Damn.
I forgot. We talked about in the beginning of the pod, like, yo, you got Dead versus DMV, and then we started talking. I'm like, I don't know how it came up. I'm like, oh yeah, let me give you this quick L real quick. So,
y'all ain't right. I ain't tell y'all niggas nothing.
Hey man, we a room full of black men. We talk about
man,
everything.
We a half room. We a half room.
We half a room full of black men.
Black men.
You talk about everybody. Man. Oh, so Junior, you was gonna be in there with him on the toilet too after y'all ate them week old leftovers?
Hey, look, he know he would have dogged them quicker than I would have. He already know he would have. You talk about the appetite, yeah, that dude got it.
Right, man.
Like he also run 50 miles a day.
Yeah.
That is true. I told you
running 50 miles a day too.
Look, he would have been in the bathroom regardless if he ate them or not.
And when I told y'all, look, that nigga's a cyborg. He is not human.
Y'all saw my if y'all go look at the BNY YouTube, you'll see I did a thumbnail, and instead of having Will picture on there, I put a robot. I covered him up with a robot.
I'm telling you.
That this nigga's a cyborg, bro. That make no sense.
So how else we feeling? What we talking about now? We open micing it, and like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't stay on that topic too long.
No, we good.
I'm willing to go back if the fans are, but we said our piece. It is what it is.
Yeah, so, that one is straight up.
So, the Black Bank. Austin, you want to talk about that?
The ones that combined, they're kind of they're $1 billion now. They're worth over $1 billion.
$1 billion. Yeah.
Shout out to black businesses, man.
Yes, sir.
I feel like the last couple of years, man, has definitely been pushing.
They just said this year, I just saw a post that said Washington, D.C. is the #1 spot for black-owned businesses now.
Really?
What was number one?
I don't know.
Right.
But it's Washington, D.C. now. It's probably Atlanta before that.
I don't know. It goes back and forth.
But chocolate city.
That's why I love it up here. It's like Atlanta with snow. That's all it is.
Yeah, so this article, it's, a pair of black-led banks have merged to form an institution worth more than $1 billion. A pair of black-led banks on opposite coasts are joining forces to become the largest minority-owned depository institution in the United States, according to FDIC data. City First Bank and Broadway Federal Bank announced their merger on Wednesday. Combined, the lenders said they would have more than $1 billion in assets. City First President and CEO Brian E. Argret said the two banks have been working on their deal for a year. This is his quote. "We were going to do this deal because it made sense and because it would deliver additional resources to our communities." Broadway Federal is a Los Angeles-based, community-oriented savings bank dedicated to providing conventional loans to minority consumers who often are ignored by mainstream commercial banks, according to the company's website. City First, which is based in Washington, D.C., describes itself as an impact-driven institution that specializes in lending to underprivileged people and communities. Argret said combining their resources will allow the two banks to accomplish more than they could separately. It gives us more lending power. It brings additional financial capacity to be able to serve black-owned businesses. Argret said he expects the banks to complete their merger early next year. I know where I'm taking my company's business to. ADW Media Group, Total 32 Studios, UDFA, BNY Network. We all getting business accounts at City First and Broadway Financial.
We encourage y'all to too.
Right.
So,
that's
big.
That's fire to me,
That's
bro.
big.
Like, because what they say, like, they were saying it on I think Mike Wilbon was the one who said it, because he was telling the players to keep playing and keep their platform because you need money to push your movement. He said no change is coming about without finances backing.
That's unfortunate truth.
Yeah. So, with that being said, to have a black-owned bank, two of them come together and be worth more than $1 billion, that just opened the doors for so many people, black people who want businesses, underprivileged people who want businesses, who need loans, who want to pay off their credit cards, pay their school bills off, pay whatever. It just gives so many black people the ability now to go to an institution who is literally built for them, because if it's one thing we know about America, it was built by us, not for us.
Not for.
So,
Facts.
yeah, like, so this is an amazing thing to see happen, and I look forward to supporting it 120%. I've heard Citibank for a long time.
Yeah, true. I was saying I definitely heard it.
I've heard of them for a long time.
Citibank, like the Citibank?
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, not Citibank.
Yeah, don't say that.
The name of this
I
bank.
work with them.
The black bank.
We are not friends.
City First? Was it City First?
Well, shit, my money
City First
City First Bank. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
City First Bank.
Yeah,
I apologize. I heard about them for a while now. They were initially completely online, I think.
So I just hope what they come together to do as a billion, or being worth $1 billion is, it's gonna be a bigger risk messing with your targeted audience, to become better because, unfortunately, because of systematic oppression, racism and stuff, it's we are at a disadvantage financially.
Yeah.
Generally. So
yeah,
I hope they built that business model. You got that in mind in their business model, so when they come to help everyone.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying give everybody $5. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. The one in LA is actually on their website. Their whole motto, like I read in there, was literally to be able to give loans to people who normally wouldn't be able to get them from anywhere else.
Yeah.
People who were ignored by mainstream.
And I wish, and I hope, as citizens, African American citizens, minority citizens, when we go to this black-owned bank, we come with a plan to try to make sure we meet our financial obligations in the contracts that we set with them.
Facts.
I understand.
Because they giving a handout. They not a handout, but they're doing a favor, so to speak, by offering that platform.
Yeah, and I understand that everybody goes through hard times. Believe me, I have my days too, more than not. But we can't do our own people wrong. We can't do our own people wrong. If I don't mess somebody's money up, I'm gonna go to Bank of America and get my money messed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them,
they good.
Repossess the car. You know what I'm saying?
They've been around for a while.
Sorry, y'all. Bank of America, y'all messing up a little bit. I just hey.
Bro, Bank of America been messing up for 12 years.
They trying to recover though. They trying to recover. Allegedly. But nah. I mean, this not do our own people wrong. That's it's real important to me.
Facts.
I would love to support black-owned businesses, and even then, it's a two-sided fence. Because some black-owned businesses you go see, man.
So I agree with that, but at the same time, that's all businesses. Because I've been to white businesses who had trash customer service. I've been to Chinese businesses who had trash customer service. So I hate when we point out black businesses like that.
I'm not even saying trash customer service. Yes, you just hiring people. You know what I'm saying? But if you're hiring people, if you're a black-owned business, you're hiring people, and you're hiring your people. This is not the responsibility of the black-owned businesses. It's the people who get hired by them. Understand you are part of a bigger movement than you think you are.
Right. It's bigger.
You may be hiring, you may be getting hired to work this little job. This is a black-owned business.
Yeah.
Make them great. If you make them great, it makes us great. And
right.
And I'm gonna tell all y'all people who get hired by black-owned business something. Black-owned businesses are usually not, they're not trading on the free market. They're private owned, private entities, not public owned. You know how much of a higher chance you have to get into ownership if you work for a small black-owned business?
Oh yeah.
If you work for a small black-owned business for 20 years. You could easily negotiate yourself a stake of that company.
Boy, you probably running that shit in 5 years.
You know what I'm saying? You have you get in with a black-owned business, you treat them right, they treat you right. You have a better chance of either saving your money and buying into ownership or negotiating your way into ownership.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So, think bigger than yourself. Think bigger than your next paycheck.
Educate your people.
Educate your people.
Educate your people.
Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be good. So, educate your people so y'all can be good, too.
Yeah, we just...
you work for me, I got life insurance policy out on you.
Oh, Lord, there we
so
go.
You better tell your family to get one, too. Because if I pay the premium, I'm getting the bag.
Yeah, I just want it come full circle. It's you got the employees and the owners. Because even then, there's some owners. I'm like, bro,
Right.
Like I want to support you, but you coming for my head on that's just going business to like not me just coming in buying like fries from your this is like me talking on the other financial levels.
I got you.
So like man, you can't do that, man. How can I have an effective partnership with you if you conduct yourself like that? And like it's not even like you treat your employees can be good, you can be doing this and the other, but if you under the table the wrong way, I do not want to invest with you.
Right.
Because as a black person or a minority running a business, trying to go under the table like you think everybody else that's not a minority does, you will fail. Yeah. It's not built for you to go under the table. Exactly. It wasn't built for you to go under the table. Unfortunately, right now we gotta do everything the right way, the clean way, and the best way we can. It's like.
Because they just waiting on you, like let you go under the table and something pop for you big time.
But people do it.
They got their eye on you now.
And they're gonna be watching.
People do it for timing. You know, like you see the dude that's not you across the street, but his time is impeccable. He's getting all this money quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, you're not built to go and do what that person does, because at the end of the day, if they want somebody off a block, it's your business.
I'll tell you about
they want you off your own block.
I'll tell you about a quick personal experience that I had like when I first relocated back up here. So there was a club no longer in existence in downtown DC, literally right across the street from the arena.
Strip club?
No, man. Oh. It was just a regular nightclub, regular bar or whatever. And so I ended up getting in contact with the owner or whatever. So I was talking to him. I was like trying to talk numbers and how much he as far as investing and kind of becoming a partner in it. And we just like spitting numbers out there. And black dude, what I'm saying, just put it out there. It is what it is. It's just for the sake of the story, but it needs to be known because we're talking about doing black business the right way, right? Yeah. So here it is. You had this black guy that's running a fairly popular bar right across the street from, the arena downtown. Prime location, obviously. He had the NBA stars and all types of people come through there. So I'm talking to him about like investing and trying to become like a minority partner in this club. Talks kind of fell through, whatever, for various reasons, but it is what it is. It fell through. Not even 6 months later, I was talking to one of my cousins that was a bouncer there. I'm like, yo, what's going on over there? He said, oh boy, got squeezed out. I'm like, well, what happened? He said, bro, that dude hadn't paid the rent for the club for about 6 or 7 months.
Wow.
He was pocketing
the money.
And so with that was a wake up call, bro, because I was literally talking about investing with this dude. So then here I come to find out that for 6 to 8 months he was pocketing all of the rent money for this place and just wasn't paying any of the bills. It's like, come on, dog. Like you can't get blessed with such an opportunity and then squander it. Like that's just straight up greed at that point.
Yeah. Do
so
that
it's
more
like,
times than not.
But that's what we're talking about. Like, yo, you do right by your business. Do right by black businesses.
If you blessed to be in that position,
bro.
Come on now.
Come on, you. So it's like we definitely, if we're going to do these businesses as black owners, and we got to do right by them.
Facts.
And then our customers and our, do right by us as well. Yeah. And employees. It's like it's a whole circle. Everyone has to do right because, like y'all said, the system ain't built for us to succeed. Like we have to kind of guide our own success, and we have to be in charge of that. Yeah. No one's going to do it for us. It's not going to fall in our laps. And any sort of like backtracking and downfalls like that and pitfalls, it's just going to set us back, continue to set us back further than we already are.
And I be telling people, I'll say it again, this is becoming a regular thing for me to say, but negativity is louder than positivity.
Oh yeah.
It takes 5 positive affirmations to take down 1 negative thought, word, feeling, or action, right? Yeah. So every single time a black person, a black owner does something negative, it gets amplified.
Oh yeah.
To the umpteenth degree. And so we all have to make it our goal, our process, our second nature, our habits have to be to do things the right way and to stay positive, stay in a way that we can be a role model as opposed to the opposite side. Because if we don't, that's all you're ever going to hear.
For sure.
The reason everybody talks about how black businesses, you can't mess with the black hair on business because they rude and ratchet. Nah, that one you went to is rude and ratchet, but it's a whole bunch of other ones that are very good people doing their thing, very professional, and will take care of you. Like, it's just the negativity is so much louder than positivity. It's hard to not see it all the time or hear it all the time. But we got to start remembering, if you ever see anything negative about a black-owned business or a black person, please do me a favor and post 5 positive things.
Same goes with the police.
Exactly. Most police officers are good. But the negativity screams so much louder than the positivity.
The difference is...
Hey, go back to the Chris Rock quote.
Exactly. The difference is I just get an attitude when I'm trying to get some sporting waves.
Right.
With them, I'm getting a funeral.
It's a whole lot more at stake with one than the other.
Yes.
And like Chris Rock said, like,
hold up,
you can't have bad apples in that job because, like, and everybody, I posted this in the group chat too, because everybody seems to stop at, we just got a few bad apples. The quote says, a few bad apples spoil the whole bunch.
Yeah.
So a few bad apples. Oh no, we don't take it that way at all.
He's not down in black businesses, but he made an excellent point. I just had to.
Yeah, and we don't take it like you're down in black businesses or anything like that.
We with you.
Yeah, you good over here.
Yeah.
But just saying, like, that's one of them places where you can't have a few bad apples. It spoils the bunch. And now the whole system is trash.
I'd rather say fuck your sporting waves than fuck my life. That's all.
Right.
And I ain't got waves.
Because it's just like people automatically jump to where all the other officers aren't committing these actions. But we've seen situations where literally the good guys or the good officers stand by and allow a travesty to happen. So at that point, you are the apple that's been spoiled by the one bad one, because your inaction speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about when I retired, becoming a cop and policing my own neighborhood.
You thought about
I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did.
That's how neighborhoods. That's how African American neighborhoods were in order, somewhat in order back in the day.
Yeah.
You were all neighborhoods. You were policed by your own people.
You lived where you work.
Yeah. You live where you work.
And so, you were good with you get to know. You know the people that are gang members. They know you.
They know you.
So they respect you more than they gonna respect Joe Blow from Southside if they don't bang with him.
Yes. So but even then, it's a double side. It's
it could go both ways.
You got,
it's dangerous at the same time.
But it's sometimes society, like these young boys, but especially I use Atlanta for example. So back in the day, Atlanta was kind of rough where I was at growing up, but we kind of knew these police. They still ride by every day because when you're young, they be like, "Hey man, y'all know y'all not supposed to be out here. You give you a chance." But then after, unfortunately, not to shun Houston and New Orleans, but when people move from there to Atlanta, they don't know them. They don't respect them. You just do this and that, and it honestly changed the culture in the neighborhood my mother lives in now. To where when you go to, I went to a liquor. I remember it was a while ago. I went to a liquor store, held the dope for a woman. Oh, they don't do that now.
Told me that story.
They don't do that here. I'm like, what? I grew up here. We all this
is what we all do.
This how it happened. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, nah. And it clicked. Most of the people in my neighborhood now, my mother's neighborhood, where she lives, a good percentage of them aren't from Atlanta.
Right.
A healthy 30-40%.
Wow.
Of a neighborhood built in 2000.
Yeah.
So, even then, it's another message to people like us when we go we moved cities, all that stuff. Just
treat it like you would your home.
Yeah, but even then,
I know
they come.
Your home right
but I'm saying, but no. And this is the thing. They come from their old cities, Houston, New Orleans, with anger because of how they were treated and all that stuff and how they were did wrong. They're starting over from nothing. I feel your pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
don't take it out on me.
Don't.
Because I'm your brother.
Yeah.
I want to help you.
Oh no, my New Orleans homies in by my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
It's all love there. It's the young folks. They all want to be.
Bro, that's the
culture.
We was down in go ahead, Dev, because I'm not gonna forget this.
You sure?
Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is like me and actually, because we talking about this right now, as far as like representation in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and my wife talk about this like quite a few times because like anyone that doesn't know, my wife is like from LA, so she
from LA.
I didn't know that.
Bro,
you from
she's from LA County.
Okay.
So
okay.
she knows that area
from the
extremely
land of
well.
fruits and nuts.
What?
That's what they call California.
I did not know that.
I heard it. My grandma taught me that.
I never knew that.
My grandma taught me that one. They call California the land
Earthquakes
of
and
fruits and
wildfires,
nuts.
man. That's all I know.
Like the land
of nuts. Yeah, because that's where all the hippies
Really?
and
I thought it was like the land of beaches and white women. Like,
Nah, bro, the land of fruits and nuts.
Like I didn't know it was like fruits and nuts.
That's
I never
what
heard that.
my grandma taught me that.
The state that Kobe built. That's all I know.
My grandma like 60. My grandma like 65. So don't come for me.
Hey, Mama told.
Oh,
G-Ma told him, I ain't coming for you.
That is hilarious.
I ain't trying to get beat with a flip flop. I just ain't never heard it.
Yo, that is hilarious. Nah, but what we was talking about, is like so we talk about like police representation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously that's the thing, but like a big thing in like our communities are like the absence of like the OGs.
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
So
we on the same. We the same. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like, there's no guidance.
Yeah.
For like, even if you're living that life, for like the individuals that's living that life, like I feel like when we were younger, or even like before our times, there was a structure in the streets. It was like you couldn't even make a move, even if it was to revenge or get DP someone or to get back at someone, like. Whatever, eye for an eye type shit.
Yeah.
Nothing was done without the approval of whoever them OGs were in these neighborhoods. Like you weren't gonna bang on someone unless they told you that it was okay to bang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't gonna rob unless they told you it was okay to rob. And 9 times out of 10, it was like an OG from this hood would talk to the ones over there because they probably grew up and they knew each other. Like, yo, look, this is what happened with my youngin'. All right, bet this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, we allow you to boom. There was a structure in place.
Yeah.
Now, there's no structure. These kids, like these young cats, they're just out here doing whatever the fuck they want.
Bro, it literally, I was talking, because the dude I was talking to, I was down in Chesapeake with Austin Honeyman. Shout out AJ. Shout out Dishes Studios.
Nah, don't shout him out. He called me a bitch earlier.
We was on FaceTime. He came for that, man.
Hope somebody cut your ox cord in the dark.
Damn.
His dog known for chewing up his cords. Oh, yeah, I was down your way, bro.
Shit, we both was.
I'm going to be down there next weekend, too. Next Saturday, too.
I don't know.
I'm down there like every weekend or every other weekend for Dishes Studio UDFA business. But that's just a shameless plug on my end. You know what I'm saying? I'm the president.
I ain't coming back, Austin. I was going to come back and hang with you.
Yeah, I was down there. So we were at the 7-Eleven around the corner from his house. And one of the dudes we was talking to was a DC OG. Mm-hmm. And he literally said this. We was talking to St. He said, man, it's these young cats. They just shooting up anything and anybody now. And I'm like, yeah. But that's because structure skipped a generation. The OGs took a generation off.
Yeah.
And now these kids are here just figuring out what they think it means to be a thug by themselves.
Yeah.
And the only place they're getting their knowledge is from
6ix9ine.
rap music. No, not even 6ix9ine. Not even 6ix9ine. Because if they was getting it from 6ix9ine, they wouldn't be killing nobody. They'd be snitching on everybody, and they'd be safe in the streets.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Dev. Unplugging the headphone amplifier.
I ain't do that. I unplugged my own just now.
Come on, Dev.
There's a whole lot going on.
I know I'm funny, but sheesh. They would be snitching, right? Yeah. And then the streets would be safe. So I wish they'd listen to 6ix9ine. See, I told you 6ix9ine to go.
Whoa,
Anyway,
whoa.
like I was saying.
You see how he just tried to qualify with that man's action?
Like I was saying.
I was
saying. Hey, look, I'm not a thug. I'm not a street nigga. I don't even fight no more.
He said, "Oh no."
All right, I don't even fight no more, bro. Like Ricky was talking to me earlier because there's a person that shall not be named that I was like, oh, I'm about to
Voldemort ass
holler
nigga.
at this person. I was like, I'm about to take this person out for a date, and then I found out that said person was in a relationship.
Yes.
And then I did something anyway, and Ricky was like, oh, so you still shooting your shot? I was like, no. Her man looked like he could beat me up. I ain't trying to take nobody. I ain't trying to take nobody, girl.
The fact you thought about it.
Because I'm not a fighter.
The fact you thought
I'm not a thug, bro. So it's not happening over here. Yeah. So
first off,
I believe in snitching. I don't care what nobody say. Come over. Hey, look, like my man William Bowser said, it's people that's for the streets and it's those that walk the sidewalk. If you bring your street activities to my sidewalk, I'm snitching. Keep the streets in the streets and let me live in peace up here on my sidewalk.
Shout out, Will, man.
Shout out, William Bowser.
I didn't know you said that shit.
So I'm telling everybody right now, I live on the sidewalk. I make love songs. I am not a thug. If you hear me talking greasy, I'm talking about another rap nigga who also ain't a street nigga. So I know I'm gonna be safe. So don't come at me with the rah-rah, cause I ain't about that life. I'm going to snitch on you.
And I get your sentiment. I get your sentiment, but I can't say I'm not a street nigga, but I can't say I'm on the sidewalk. you know that kid that walk on. You know that kid that walk right there on the curb.
He walk
he got like
down the thing. That's me.
He can't decide which one he want to be in.
Somebody fall in the street, somebody fall on the ground. That's me.
he'll jaywalk every now and then, but then he'll hold you back when it turns yellow.
Right. Like he keep you off the street.
Yeah, and I'm the scariest one. They're like, hey man, where is he going? Like, does he? I mean, he looked cool, but I'm not sure he's. I'm not coming out waiting to punch out on anybody. Which, never mind. We're not going to.
I know it's an open mic, but you won't be that open.
Damn.
I punched on somebody last week.
There you have it.
We'll leave it at that.
Man, he's about his word.
Yeah. Hey, nah, I try not to be. I was forced in the corner.
But yeah, there's definitely a lack of guidance out here.
I got them niggas. Ain't won't be no killing.
Everybody be scared.
Pew pew.
I don't even like looking at blood.
See, I can do all that. Hey man, you bleeding?
Call me what you want. You ain't gonna call me dead.
My homeboy like messed his face up real bad. Shout out to I'm not gonna tell his name.
Shout out to name redacted.
Yeah. Shout out to name redacted. He had too much fun at a Cinco de Mayo party a couple years ago.
Oh man!
When I said
trash.
You talking about Jair? It's like no.
Nah. This is before I moved.
That's
to
Ricky, man.
Yeah, it's Ricky, man. Before I moved to DMV, I literally was about to stitch this man up in my house.
Dang, it was that bad?
On my kid's mattress pad. Like,
wow.
Yes.
Oh, nah,
then I pulled his lip back. I'm like, it's not happening, big dog. We gotta go to the hospital. So
on the kid's mattress pad.
Yeah, you better than I am.
Nah, it's the P one, so like the P don't.
Yeah, so it wouldn't. Yeah, so the blood wouldn't wouldn't stain or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
False moves.
You a smart man. That's street justice right there. You know what he's doing. He's street smarts.
Yeah, but doing that. He wasn't punched out by another person.
He just couldn't stand up straight.
It was alcohol in the stairwell.
Yeah. Ooh, stairwell.
Yeah.
That's no good.
I'm sorry we went way right with that. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, do you, Bucko.
Hey, man. Carry me, Austin. Carry me, Des.
This is what I do.
Hey, look.
That's what y'all do.
This is what we here for, baby. We got each other's back all day.
I just want to go ahead and put it out there before anybody else can say it. Hey, Ricky Williams is a genius. I can't tell y'all why. Because, like...
It's a work in progress?
It's a business move. But, this place going to look a lot different next week.
Say, bro, you teasing right now. There's a lot being like thrown out there. It's like what's
man, this junk gonna look
it's the same. Yo, look
next week.
Look, but the crazy part about it is like, yo, for like the past 3 months, there's just been like changes going on with like BNY in general. Like, shout out to Cooper Construction once again. Yeah. That was like a big, huge thing, upgrade for us. Yeah. And there's a lot of behind the scenes changes.
I was a big, huge upgrade for y'all.
Oh my God, bro.
And now,
you definitely came through.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm about to make some more upgrades. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm low key that nigga, bro.
Hey, look.
But Ricky is the genius behind this.
Ricky's definitely
Without Ricky, I wouldn't be able to be as great as I am in this space.
Ricky's definitely
so. Shout out Ricky Williams. Shout out Jenny, bro. Shout out Jenny because Jenny supports me in all my nonsense. And like, if Jenny didn't believe in me and love me, then I still wouldn't be here. I'll be here a little bit longer because Ricky don't listen to his wife. But
damn.
But
oh, that's a clip.
That's a clip. Bro, nah. Without Ricky and Jenny, and shout out to Jenny mom. Shout out Mama Rachel because Jenny mom is a goat too. She love me too. I love her too. She's amazing.
I mean, I definitely had to chop it up real quick.
Yeah, bro. Like this family is just amazing. Like Rachel, AJ, the whole family, bro, is just. I wouldn't be where I am without this family. So shout out to them.
Honestly, there's definitely a unity there. You can see amongst all of them, man. Everyone, child, like really supports one another. Like, shout out to Rick, the retired rapper. Too bad.
Oh, you know he signed a contract. He got to drop 3 albums in the next 4 years. He signed a contract. Now that I am gonna put on blast.
Oh my!
That I am gonna put on blast.
Oh, you pulled him out of retirement.
One of his stipulations as CEO of UDFA is an artist contract to drop 3 albums in the next 4 years.
Pulled him out of retirement.
So if he don't do it. Hey, he did the clip for us. Hey, you fired. Hey, that's fire, Kurt. Awesome. Shout out to you, bro. Definitely. Oh, yeah, and shout out to my brother, now leading BNY Midwest Sports and Fitness Channel.
Oh, okay, nice.
So shout out to my brother. And, all right, so here's the dope thing, right? So Javon is my older brother, right?
Right.
Nathaniel Honeyman is AJ's younger brother.
Right.
Nathaniel and Javon just linked up, so Nathaniel's also going to be on BNY Midwest. You know he in Illinois.
Right.
So Nathaniel also going to be on BNY Midwest Sports and Fitness.
Nice.
That's fire to me, bro. Like, the brothers are a team. Like that. Keep it in the family, bro.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah, so shout out to everything we got going on out here.
BNY is definitely doing it, man.
Bro. And it's BNY Network now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are watching BNY Podcast, but everything, BNY South, BNY Midwest, BNY Podcast, Words Never Spoken, shows to be announced, like Looking for Love. Oh, yeah, and our cousin Isaiah is on BNY Midwest. Manny's show that's coming. Hopefully, Dev's show that's coming.
Weekend News with BNY.
All of that is under BNY Network, so we making big moves out here in this joint. This studio is now total 32 studios. That's to encompass podcast and music, audio recording, music recording. So, bruh, when I tell you, like somebody posted something, they said, what have you done since the pandemic that you don't think you would have done if things were normal? And what to say?
See this.
All right, bet that. It said, what have you done since the pandemic that you wouldn't have done if things were normal?
Right.
Bro, I'm now either owner or partial owner of 4 or 5 black-owned businesses, and I quit my 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
I would have never done that if things were normal. I don't think it would have happened this quick.
Nah, eventually,
but
definitely the circumstances.
In the last 3 months.
I mean,
and it's really been in the last month and a half.
But this time, like, definitely showing me, like, just to your point, like, here it is. We're at this point where, like you said, partial owner of like a lot. Like even in my situation, it's like I'm partial in 3 different ventures that we got going on. Mm-hmm. You couldn't have told me this a year ago,
right?
Like, and maybe it's you know what I'm saying, due to the pandemic, whoever, you're like, because a lot of this your brainchild. You all brought me in certain different things. But the fact is that things are being done, and whether good or bad, our circumstances surrounding us, there's a lot of being good as a result.
Yeah.
So it's just we just got to keep that ball rolling. Like we talk about it all the time offline. Like we not gonna stop this train.
No.
Like we got this momentum flowing, going. And we just going to keep going. We're going to keep building. We're going to see where this thing takes us. So.
It's too many great people and great minds and pure souls in this for it to fail.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of the dopest things about the team that we have. Like, I mean, y'all know I said it a couple pods ago. I was like, if you know the team around me, you know failure is impossible. It's not going to happen.
Not an option.
It's not going to happen. So I can't wait to see what the next month bring. Bring it on, 2020.
Man, what? Hey.
But now we out at the end of the election day. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
No, I got too much. I got too much going on at that now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better get.
I'm a little too successful at that now.
You better find Bibble. You better find Bibble and find another solar system.
Austin gonna be on that rocket ship.
Hey, look, I'm the type of nigga to convince the aliens to let me roll with them.
Hey, look.
Sorry, y'all. I had to be a dad real quick. My kids were going away for the weekend.
Ain't nothing wrong with
baby.
it.
So
yeah. All good.
Hey, we appreciate our friends for actually being fathers. I know a lot of niggas out here wilding.
Bro. One dude come over, want to drink with you. I'm like, bro, you can't handle this liquor? We're like, wow, you didn't let him talk to your son.
Hey, thank you. I saw a post. It was a post on social media, and they was like, cause it was a famous person. He cut off his friends that don't take care of their kids.
I do that too.
He cut them off, and I'm right there. I agree with that 100%.
But you know how y'all know me and my kid's mother are friends. I said that word. We get along very well, and there was times where we did not, and you can't justify anything that says you can't. You just have to try to see your children.
Yeah.
So, but like she said they was going somewhere, so I was like, let me talk to them real quick, get it in real quick.
That's what's up.
So I had to walk out for that. Sorry about that. So,
nah,
hey, man,
ain't nothing to apologize for.
Professionalism. I can't even say it right.
Bro,
trying to be a dad.
Hey, DC the lit.
What do you put in there?
He already posted the clip.
Nice.
He already
what clip?
posted
Our clip?
it. You weren't in here.
He left out.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
I said Ricky don't listen to his wife.
There's a lot more context to that, but the clip is centered around that.
You never say your friend. Ricky in trouble. He don't get yelled at by Jenny.
No, so here's the thing. It's an inside joke between me, Ricky, and Jenny anyway.
I know.
So, because, Jenny always got to go get the milk. Ricky can't never go buy no milk. Like
That's a random task, not to...
Hey, I'm not throwing my boss under the bus, y'all.
Hey, he not my boss.
I'm skating. That's fair. I'm skating on
That's
thin
fair.
ice, pal. I'm skating on
that
thin
is
ice.
fair.
In all fairness, I'm his boss in a couple of jobs. So
that's the partners. That's what Austin's here being a boss.
So when he not here, I am.
I be somewhere else. I be somewhere else doing my thing. I come down and I just try to make sure I don't get cut. I ain't trying to get canceled. This cancel culture real.
Right.
Like, Ricky, you can't cancel me. You're in your third. You're a grown man. You got kids and all that stuff. We're not on Twitter all the time. Like.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's
hey,
on Twitter too.
Shout out you, bro. Hey, shout out.
It's on Twitter too.
Shout out DC, bro. Much love. Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in on all the different platforms now too, bro. Like that's fire.
I appreciate it.
Because I know DC was always tuning in on Facebook anyway. So, I mean, it's good for us to have people tuning in on the multiple different platforms because now we can use those numbers to gain more sponsors and bring a better show for y'all, upgrade material, upgrade equipment, and bring y'all a better show every week. So much love and appreciate y'all.
Mic amps and our headphone
Yeah,
amps.
we actually have a new headphone amp on the way. That mixing board, I actually have I got the manual for it, so I'm learning that hoe.
Also been in here grinding, y'all. Y'all don't understand.
Yeah, bro, we about to make stuff happen, bro. If y'all wasn't supporting us, it wouldn't be possible. Yes. So, thank you.
So, what else I missed?
That was it.
We was just talking about how nah, it's not the mics actually. Watch this.
I'm watching it too. I still hear it.
That buzz you hear is the headphone amp.
Yeah.
But the
Oh, you talking about that
you know constant.
Yeah, that constant was the AC.
Yeah, we hot in here, man. We can't have no AC. We don't no AC in this bitch. Fuck y'all mean?
Only time we turning off this AC is if a nigga recording a song.
Yeah, like, hey, man.
That's the only time that AC
We
turning
started
off.
from the bottom, and we still here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When we get to the point where we get in that building, though.
Thank you. We can run that. We got permission from the fans to run that. I appreciate y'all.
I can't wait till we in the point where we in that building.
But
that's where we going for.
You froze me out on your pod when I came on as a guest. I was in the back like.
But you know what's crazy is it was on the same setting it's on right now.
Yeah, and we chilling right now. I feel you. I don't understand.
So this room is just unpredictable. But it's gonna be warmer soon.
How's that heat work? Because we was in here in the winter grinding.
Man, yeah.
It's going to be warmer soon. It's going to sound better, too.
All right. They got big plans. They've been talking stuff. I'm like, dang, I've been out the loop.
Well, this not even BNY. This is Total 32 Studios. That's a whole different venture. So it's not that you out the loop. It's just a whole different, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not privy to the information.
It's a whole different venture.
I'm not privy to the climate change going on in this room in the next 2-3 months, apparently.
Nah, the next week.
I'm not privy of the timeline either, apparently.
By the time y'all walk in here next time, it's going to look different. I'm just put it that way.
You know I might be here on Wednesday, right?
By the time you walk in here next time, it's going to look different.
So, yeah.
What's happening Wednesday?
Your shit.
Oh.
I got to bring your co-host.
Oh, she still work for us?
She still work for us. We had to do some media training.
I thought that was her letter of resignation.
Nah, it's more of a, like, because we stopped the world stopped for you know, for Jack Blake, but it was just she wasn't ready for that. But she's young, she's growing, and she wants to be back. That and she played Xbox way too late last night. So her clan has to get achievements at 3 a.m. in the morning.
We got a special guest coming next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. One of my homegirls who just started her path of podcast and personal growth, helping people, all that good stuff.
Yep. Put y'all gamer tags in. I suck.
I'll tell you right now, just full disclaimer, I'm not great, but put it in anyway. We can link up.
Quarantine got me decent. I still
I
suck at 2K.
just sold my system. I don't even play my
still
jump
suck
no
at
more.
2K.
Because I be in here all the time.
I almost said, like, with the protesting and everything, how the NBA said, what if we shut 2K servers down?
Man, you'd have a ride in the streets,
Change
bro.
You know how many white people you affect?
Man. Shut down them
Take
2K
the servers down.
I know all the my players be black, but half of them be white in real life.
With
we on the mic like, what? Nah, that ain't you. I mean, I like to make my player look like me, but my son get on the sticks, and then like all my players are created characters in video games are light skinned 10-year-olds with dreads. I just don't understand it. Yes, and I'm saying if everybody we're shutting this down for a day, or 2, a week, whatnot.
Yeah, that's way too much.
They gonna get outside.
He said that's doing too much. Look,
so
the NBA players can quit their job to make change, but you can't quit your 2K.
Bro,
play local, little bitch.
You shut down.
He got so aggressive.
Jesus.
Play local, little bitch.
You shut that shit down. They gonna be some pissed folks out.
Yeah, so pissed it might make some change.
Yes,
Who knows?
yes.
You never know.
Because the governor's son is gonna go to his daddy and be like, "Daddy, you better fix this shit."
Shut Fortnite off. They gonna be like, man,
shut down
I don't know what
Fortnite
to
Bro.
servers.
Bro, he gonna go, "Daddy, what the fuck are you doing?"
They shut Fortnite down. Your name was in it.
Right.
Talking about this, that, and the other. Like, I just want to play Fortnite, Daddy. I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Can you figure it out? Yes. Not my kids. They already know. I be canceling stuff all on.
I think Ricky's gonna call into the show.
He said he might.
I think he caught wind of my disrespect
Which part?
about him not listening to his wife.
Oh, well, he needs to show up. Yeah, I don't even know how to bring him in.
Oh, don't worry. We put him on speaker and just
Yeah,
like he did to me last week.
Yep. He did. Come on, Ricky, bring it on in.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can't fire me.
Hey.
Oh.
Speaking of bringing it in real quick or whatever, I don't know. Like what we looking like on time? Like
I'm here until y'all don't want to be here no more.
Yeah.
I live here.
Well, that's fair. That is true.
I might go live after this just because I'm here.
Just because.
Actually, BNY Radio, would you like to share before Dev?
Oh yeah, I mean, look, so
that's another venture.
I just started that joint. Yeah, so after Words Never Spoken on Wednesday, I wanted to stay on live until Jenny had the baby, and so I started BNY Radio. I played nothing but unreleased music, and just waited, commentated until the baby came, and so that was a blessing. We 2 things were born that night.
That's tough.
Yeah, so now BNY Radio is a new thing. It's going to be every week, at least once a week. It might shift to Tuesday because my show might be shifting to Tuesday. But once a week at least, at the minimum, I'm definitely going to be doing BNY Radio right here live on all the same pages that we're already on. It's going to be a late night show, and we're going to have people call in. We're going to get a number so people can call in if they want to.
We gotta
talk to us.
We got to call it BNY After Dark.
We could do that.
I mean, are you making slow jams anyway? You might just play.
Right, all I make is love songs.
Just go for it.
My whole vibe. But see, that's the thing. I'm gonna team up with. I'm gonna talk to my boy. I haven't talked to him yet, so this is all premature. But that's my nigga. So, Antonio Wayside over at Quality Touch Studios. He does Quality Check Live on his Instagram Live every Monday night. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna talk to him. So the winner of Quality Check Live gets $100 and a free mix and master from Will and Antonio at Quality Touch Studios. So I'm going to talk to him and throw in, on top of his winnings, the winner, and I'll probably do a couple other people if I really like their music. I will play the same music that they sent to Quality Check. I'll play it on BNY Radio that week.
Trying to make opportunities for.
Yeah, I'll play them for the next. Like I'll give them like a 4-week slot, and play them every week.
Would you play me if I recorded something?
Yeah. Even if it was just to laugh at you.
It's trash. You got this trashed ass single coming up.
Can't nobody ever say that BNY is not for the city, bro. Not for
we for the people, bro.
Yeah, can't no one ever say that. Like,
Ricky said he ready to come on the show.
All right.
Who hitting him up, me or you?
It don't matter.
He's so lazy. He just don't call in.
I don't know why he don't call. I called in.
He said, call me when you ready. Like,
I can call in, but he can't call in. Come on, Ricky.
You above us,
bastard. Like, no.
Nah. You got a baby though. We gonna let you live today. As soon as that baby, let's see what he gonna say. Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Yo, actually, will have to hold it like that.
I know.
Mic check. What's good?
This nigga mic checking.
Right.
You can't even hear yourself. You're on a delay.
Right.
It was I was under the Bluetooth. I didn't know what was going on at first. All right, I took myself off. What's good? What's up?
Nothing. We calling you. We thought you got a little upset.
Had something to say.
Yeah, something to say to Austin.
I would say I'm a grown man. I don't get upset.
So what do grown?
All right, first and foremost. All right. So a couple things here. I listened to the whole podcast. First of all, can I say so? I'm extremely proud of the 3 individuals in this room.
The 3 black men?
There's a room full of black men that's right here.
Wait, the half a room of black men.
No, the thing is that this is the first BNY podcast that's ever ran without me. So it's been smooth, it's been efficient, it's been great to listen to. So congrats to y'all. Now,
finally,
we're trying to get you out the way. Period.
Go ahead.
All right. First of all, Austin Toes is right. Williams for president. I'm all for it. I am also a genius, and Austin Toes is completely right.
Y'all hear that? We're losing him. He's further and further. Ricky, you're breaking up.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't. I am who I am, but you know what? I recognize that, and I call myself out on it. So I'm trying to get better. You know, I'm trying to do my best. I got some news for you out here pretty soon too as well. Shout out to the family, UDFA, BNY, Quality Touch, Total 32 Studios, and shout out to the BNY Network, the official BNY Network. Name change, LLC, all that business work, paperwork has all been filled out, approved. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BNY Podcast hosted by BNY Network.
Hey. Damn.
You see that, Ricky? Hey, Ricky, go into the chat real quick.
Go in the chat.
Oh, bro.
All right, hold a second.
The chat is always spicy, bro. Like
no, it be Austin.
It's always Austin.
It's always Austin.
Fuck Ricky. Y'all probably I know some profound shit somebody had to say. Hey, fuck me. Well, hey, it is.
Whoa.
We're losing the mic again.
Hey, wait.
Hey, it's only pause if you're thinking in that way. So, my friend, what is on your mind, really?
Well, you just told another man. You know I don't cuss in my music, Ricky. Come on now.
I can't drop.
Nah, I'm just playing. Austin being a bitch sometimes, man. No, don't pause now. That's
pause.
What was that? 20, 57, 54 seconds, 20, 58, 43. That's too long, bro.
AJ might officially be getting out. Listen.
Hey, whole time, check this out, though.
Yo. Austin comes
I'm on the
through.
Way. Hey, Ricky, I gotta take the whip. I'm going to Norfolk, like right now.
Austin comes through at the 1 hour and 54-minute mark and just starts disturbing and disrupting the entire show, for derailing and just talking hella cash.
In his defense, I mean, he got 3 kids with us, so.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that was spicy, bro.
Yo,
you got the white girl Texas, you got the Hillary Clinton Texas Pete hot sauce on that?
Yeah, that's
Hey, Ricky.
That's why we can't have y'all in the same room.
What news you got for us, man?
Hey, I'm out 15 minutes from the house with the baby.
Hey!
Welcome,
baby G is coming home. And, of course, I got Jenny in the back. I ain't leaving the hospital, too. I just want to clear that up for anybody else.
Took the baby and bounced.
That was kind of fucked up, so I just want to make sure that let the world know that the whole family's coming home. So.
All right, bet. We got to wave at y'all through the window, man. You know, I can't touch
don't bring that baby out here.
That baby out there.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Shout out BNY South, man, and AJ. No.
Hey, that's all I got, man. Y'all keep running y'all podcast. Y'all got it.
Wait. Before you go, I walked your dog. Can I get a raise?
Fuck no, you ain't get no raise. You let you back on next week.
Hey, that's Suge Williams.
Hey, he sound like Stan.
I ain't working for Suge tonight, man. I'm going to No Limit, man. Fuck this shit. All right, man. Drive safe, man. Drive safe, man. I know you got the baby in there, man. Precious cargo, man. We'll holler at you.
Yeah, I see y'all.
All right,
Later.
One. That's dope.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
We done had a call in the last 4 pods now.
Oh, yeah. Y'all can call in, too, if y'all want to.
Yeah, man. And look, if y'all got any of our numbers, call in. If you don't got my number, I'm not giving to you.
Yeah, I'll give you
Unless
mine.
Unless you cute. And a woman. I had to clarify.
I had to
clarify.
Anyways, y'all want to call in, just let us know.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you off pod the name that I won't say on pod.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's understandable.
Hey, we just got a message from Restream, y'all. We received 100 messages today with Restream chat, and they gave us a congratulatory trophy.
Yes.
But ain't no awards for that.
It's a participation trophy. It's a participation trophy.
That was the obligatory Drake drop.
Yeah, I had
Drake
to
bomb right there. Had to come through.
Hey, did we even talk about Drake last album? Last song? Sorry, last track?
Wait, Laugh Now, Cry Later?
Yeah, we talk about that?
I watched the video the other day for the first time.
I think we talked about it the first day it dropped.
We did.
We talked about it the first day it dropped.
How many of y'all still rocking it? Like, how many of y'all still got in rotation?
Not
you.
I'm about to say, you don't get to answer this.
When you we look at you, we say yes.
Bro, nah, I was about to say something y'all don't even know.
Okay, let's go.
Me and my stepbrother Jay are making a cover of that jump.
Oh, nice.
Shooting a whole video. We need y'all to call in all y'all connections. We try and make this the biggest DMV video ever seen.
I don't have many friends in the DMV.
But you got friends. You, though. I need you to open up that phone book, bucko. Because I know you're a humble man, but I need you to open up that phone book. I need you and the underground mayor of D.C.
Oh, that's the man to talk to.
Man, listen, I know who you balled with.
Are we outfitted?
Look.
Who outfits us?
You go ahead with whatever you
want.
Sorry,
I thought y'all was gonna give me the.
You talking about Donnell Jameson?
Thank you. I thought y'all was gonna. I threw the alley and y'all didn't.
I actually.
I didn't catch the.
No, I didn't catch it. I actually have like multiple merch deals with.
Yes.
With Mr. Jameson and Team Heartless.
All right. Well,
between my media company and everything else, so we about to make big things happen for that one.
Yeah. So shout out to him.
Shout out Team Heartless.
I'm designing a winter coat.
That's fire.
And I hope Mr. Donnell. No, I was playing. It's not happening. He's like, bro, chill the fuck out. You're doing too much.
It would happen.
Why can I get a BNY puffer, bro?
That's I'm about to say, why not?
You pay for it.
Nah, he got us.
You pay for it, he'll do it.
Why not? Hey, look.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. But like, for real, like shirts. I talked to a few people. They really want shirts. We're gonna get another order coming soon. And we're gonna
we'll do
get
that
it out
ASAP.
to the populace and whatnot.
We'll get on that ASAP.
If y'all want to get in on the group or just inbox us if you're interested in any type of merchandise. Usually we're just doing shirts right now, but we really want to, if y'all, whatever y'all want. If it's enough,
y'all tell us what y'all want.
What y'all want, and if it's enough of it, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So we'll try to make it happen. But shout out.
And if it's just one of you, I mean,
I don't know.
You spend the right money, make anything happen.
Yeah, exactly. Money talks, baby.
Yeah, like
we're gonna definitely make it rock for y'all though.
Yeah, bad point.
Be patient with us. We got y'all. Cause we're actually gonna get a website up and running for it. Probably Squarespace. So people will be able to go right on
and be able to order.
Yeah.
So, like I mean, I'm trying to get bossed up in my merch too. I got some special stuff coming.
Yeah, I don't buy clothes, which is why I have to make my merch deal with Darnell because I don't shop.
I'm white tees, black tees, man.
Like.
Yes, my kids are icy. I'm not.
I got on this right now because.
He was like, "Man, it's Friday. We doing
regular.
We
chilling.
We just chilling.
I'm just here, so I don't get fined. That's a lie. I can't be fined.
Yeah,
I'm an
Marshall.
owner. I just want y'all to know.
You can't get fined if you don't get a check.
I get a check, but I get a check. So.
Well, we any type of money BNY brings in, we usually turn around and throw it straight to the company.
Yeah, whenever the company get paid, so do I.
Yeah,
because I am part of the company.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess just him. We don't matter.
I mean, you matter. You're here.
You sound like those dudes that say all lives matter right now. You know that, right?
Oh,
hey, look, all BNY podcast.
All BNY lives matter.
All BNY lives matter.
Did not expect that curveball.
Some just matter a little more than others.
Dev in here scared, bro. We bros. Shut up.
that was tough.
All right.
I like how you.
Some just matter a little more than others.
Yeah. So, wait, but we gonna bring it in. We gonna bring it in because there's one more important thing we need to do on this podcast before we bullshit before we get out of here.
Oh, that's right.
And that's our Black Fact of the Day.
He done changed the whole title.
I know. The Black
but
Fact.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds better.
Black Facts.
I mean, I do it at work. So.
It's this day in Black history, but Black Fact sound better.
So backstory on that. I used to do this like 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Okay.
I did Black Fact of the Day at work because I am literally, at one point I was like minority at work. So
right.
I'll be in and they'd be like, yo, like it was a
hey there, nigga. How are you?
Yeah, no. It wasn't a joke. I wouldn't say it was a joke. It was
no,
more of
they
a.
weren't joking.
No, at first, no. I turned it into something fun because people would come to me and ask me certain things, and I'm like, they wanted my opinion on stuff, and I'm like, hey, y'all keep coming at me with stuff y'all know nothing about because of the culture. I'm gonna call this Black Fact of the Day, and I'm gonna give it to you one time.
So, I like that.
So I started writing on the expo board at work, and it said Black Fact of the Day, and it'll be like something random that you know.
I can't see. I'm gonna see if we can't get you some credit for that. We're gonna change it to Black Fact of the Day.
We're not gonna call it Black Fact because this is the day in Black history. But we can do another one that's Black Fact of the Day. It'll be quick. It'll be painless, and it literally incites laughter all the time.
I'll tell you what.
This is more serious.
On BNY Radio, you give me a Black Fact of the Day.
I got you, because I all it is.
Yeah, like, that's what we're going to do.
I got stories.
Yeah, so if you can't be here for BNY Radio, you could call in. If you can't call in, you can send it to me.
I'm going to send it to you. If anything, if I don't send it to you, I'll try to call in. You know how the schedule is.
We're going to make it happen.
And I'm about to start
either way it goes,
real soon. So.
Manny has coined the Black Fact of the Day for BNY Radio, y'all. Y'all heard it here first.
Progress.
So this day in Black history, what do you have for us, Dev?
So this day in Black history, August 28th, 1963, the March on Washington occurred. Y'all are with it.
Oh, wait, what? What you say?
The March on Washington.
I don't get it. Why you laughing at?
Because this nigga said it so. I didn't. This day in Black history, August 20, whatever the day is. This day in Black history, the March on Washington.
You mad at him?
I said the March
and then he stopped.
A March on Washington.
You was more enthusiastic about Dick Tiger.
Wow.
Shit.
Is that a clip?
Dick Tiger. It might be.
Is that a clip?
We're getting there.
Jeez, that's the second one. You missed it. But nah. So look.
Dick Tiger.
So look. August 28th, 1963, the March on Washington occurred. One of the largest, if not the greatest march ever on Washington, D.C. occurred on March 28th, 1963. It is estimated that over 250,000 Americans, of which approximately 75 to 80% were African American, joined. People from all over the country made their way to the nation's capital to demand civil and economic rights. The march brought a broad representation of people from different cultures, economic classes, and races together to perhaps create the greatest positive social impact of that day upon the civil rights movement. And as people may not, if you don't know the March on Washington, well, like the keynote speaker, so to speak, that's where Martin Luther King gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. So that's why it's so important that was today, you know. And wasn't there
they did it today.
I'm about saying there was another.
They did a March on Washington today.
To kind of commemorate that one. So
that was
definitely.
Dope.
So history is.
It makes sense, especially for this year anyway.
Yeah, exactly. History is repeating itself, but that's good history. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we want to continue. So.
And honestly, I didn't know about that till about a good 5, 6 p.m. this afternoon. That today was that.
Yeah, you know, I never knew the day myself. The specific day, I never knew either.
So, and I was kind of upset with myself for not knowing any better.
Right. It's one of those things like I should have known that.
Yeah,
what have I been doing?
Yeah.
We should have known that.
Right.
But now all you listeners are still here. If y'all tune in later, y'all now know that too. So let's keep that
Black
going.
History.
Keep that going.
Yeah.
Because everybody looking forward to Labor Day right now.
I challenge everybody too to whether you call it your Black Fact of the Day or whether you call it this day in Black History. I encourage everybody to learn something about Black history every day. Challenge yourself.
So with that said, it's an open mic. So still, anybody got anything on their mind?
Ooh. I can't say it. I was about to say something, but I can't do it. Can't get myself caught up like that.
All right, you got it. You got it.
I was about to get myself in some trouble. Anyway,
no, don't do that.
Hey, that's a bet. We got more clips about to go up.
Oh, bet.
Yo, nah, I really don't. I really don't have much. It's been a good pod. Like it's been solid. Like
it was open mic. You know I'm the advocate against the 3-hour power pods.
Right.
So
Manny be getting hungry. He need to get up out of here.
Get out of here. Be starving. You know, you see me, I'm skin and bones. So,
this has been solid though. I'm with it.
It's been solid, yeah. Even then going off the dome because I feel that my duties in not having organization. But I mean, it's always a blast to come down here with my successful black men. But you know, not my words. You know?
Right. That's PG Jakes for you.
PG Jakes for you.
Nah, as far as everything going on here in studio, BNY Network, I know we like joked and talked about it in reference to it all day, but on some real stuff, Total 32 Studios is an official LLC for audio recording and podcast recording. So anybody who's dreamed of doing a podcast, never had a place to do it, hit us up. We're offering this place out to a select few people because schedule wise, you know, we pretty busy in here ourselves, but $30 an hour, man, you can do your podcast right here at BNY Network at Total 32 Studios. Also, we're going to be doing audio recording. The audio recording should be up by the middle of next week, if not the end of next week. And then I also have ADW Media Group, and so I'll be teaming some packages of video recording in with your services if you should want to do so. So we got a lot moving out here. You know, I quit my job, so I gotta make this money.
Yeah, out here grinding. And even then, like I'm not on the recording side of things, but as far as podcasts and stuff go, and allowing people opportunities to come in and see use the studio and whatnot. That's our way of giving back to help everybody else achieve their dreams and whatnot.
Thanks.
Also, give us money so we can be better. But
right.
At the same time, it's genuine, it's love. We want everybody to prosper.
Facts.
So, like, even if you become bigger than us, we need you to look out for us.
Right,
like,
right.
That's
right.
funny. Like,
show love back.
Show love back.
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family. But that's how it should be when it comes societal,
Yeah.
You take care of those who take care of you in a legal sense, because they do that on the other side, but on the wrong side of the law, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just seen a man defend Nixon because of how he won an election. So I'm like, I couldn't listen.
That's wild.
And even then, I know PG Jakes is out for this because I was gonna wrap it up, but cause he had to pee so bad. But it's damn, PG Jakes let me down. Anyways, I just with the I'm tripping. Let me get my reel back in. Sorry guys, but what was I saying?
It's at I am Austin Tolles.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
I am Austin Tolles.
I got a little Twitter, but I don't touch it. I get like a notification once every now and then. So, yo,
yes, sir.
we about to get out of here soon.
Just
you
like
got
that.
something to say?
Well, we closing out right now?
Yeah, man.
Just stay up, man. There's a few things that we didn't touch on. A few instances, how people like to demonize good things that's going on with like BLM and the peaceful protesters and stuff like that. But if you're out there and you're out there fighting and you're protesting and not being a rioter, but you're doing it and you're going about it the right way, just stay safe. People use any opportunity to try to demonize your actions and all the good that you're doing. Shout out to all the soldiers out there that's grinding, that's fighting for this cause, yo. Just understand and know that there are people that support you, and we got you back. And anyway, BNY definitely is here to support all the soldiers out there that's fighting for the rights of others as well as themselves. So, just stay safe, stay dangerous. Shout out to Donnell. Stay dangerous, because we're living in a time where people are definitely taking advantage of the liberties that's being afforded to them and the privilege that they've been born with. So Just stay dangerous, stay smart, and keep doing what y'all do. And that's it, man. Yo.
All right. And Austin, that was it. Your part words, right? You done with everything?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So, lastly, I know we started this trying to stay up. We did attack Jacob Blake, and unfortunately, we couldn't stay in Jacob Blake for too long because we know better. It happened again. We know how y'all feel. Like, we will attack anything you need to know about it, but at this point, it's a mute point. We know we need to be out here in these streets and making stuff happen. So, our apologies if we didn't hit it as hard as you wanted us to, but I just, like I said, it's more of one of those, I said what I said, and like, if we went throughout the week talking about things, there's so much more we could have touched on, but you lost me at the point to where you walked around the car following this man at gunpoint and didn't, do what you should have done, And there's no, in my opinion, there's no type of news story that's going to come out after that that's going to sway me otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can try hard, but, I'm not worried about a rap sheet, nor about nothing, because my main thing is policing.
Exactly.
So
that's what's important.
But I appreciate y'all for bearing with me for tonight, because I am not the best host out of the group. But thanks for having us. Congrats to my mans Ricky and baby Gia. They be home here real soon.
We didn't even take like a shot, like a little celebratory shot.
I'm out, and I don't want to walk over there right now.
Yeah,
I did mine on Wednesday.
I do mine every day. But I just I'm grateful for y'all fellas, man. Austin, you've really been grinding in here, and your work doesn't go unnoticed.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
Your work goes very noticed. Dev, your work goes very noticed.
Thanks, Manny, man. I appreciate that.
I love you, bro. I fuck with you. Just fuck with you. So, yeah, man. Pull up on me when we not working. We'll figure it out. So.
You know I'll pull up on you.
Yeah.
You know I will.
Shit. But nah, y'all be easy out here.
Hilarious.
What, you say something? You got something to keep us going?
No, DC tweeted when my standards for calling in to BNY Network to get my number to call in to BNY Network.
Yeah.
He was like, I am Austin Tolles has standards for calling into.
Hey, DC, before we started this pod, I told him he ain't shit. He needs to accept it.
I have been classified unjustly, I might add, as the most toxic cast member.
Bro, your nickname is literally Austin Trolls.
That doesn't make me toxic.
Hold up. So there's a 2-part of Words Never Spoken. I'm not talking about you. I'm giving you a plug right now, right? There's a 2-part to Words Never Spoken. Y'all take it out. Y'all go out and take a look.
Y'all check that out.
And figure it out.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Yes, appreciate that.
Yeah, Future's entertaining too.
Sensational. The greatest quote from Future ever.
Oh, man. Y'all
I lost
funny.
my headset mess around with y'all.
Y'all are hilarious.
Then you're toxic. Cool.
Ah.
So, all right, we're going to chill out.
The life.
Yeah, we'll chill out, refill these cups.
Mm-hmm.
If I ain't got nowhere to be, we might do a B-side. Or also going to do BNY Radio tonight.
Yeah, let's do BNY Radio tonight. I mean,
yeah, we might do
BNY South.
Oh, shout out BNY
I think
South.
it's going on live.
Shout out BNY Midwest.
If BNY South don't go live, I'll do BNY Radio tonight.
Okay. Bet. I don't know. Austin runs BNY South, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you. We going live. I probably shouldn't have said that.
All right, y'all, man. Much love to y'all,
All right,
man.
much love, man. We out of here, man.
Y'all. One.